How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Solar pumping and heating. You guys in the business?
You need what?
We solar pump off the sun. That's 2 solar panels right there, 80 volts, and that's 4 solar panels. This is about 135 degrees. So we heat the water free off the sun as well. What do you guys do?
Exhaust product over there in the new.
Yeah, did you check that out?
I felt it over there where it says feel the heat.
Rock and roll, feel the heat right here. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah. So that's the real deal. That's nanotechnology. That's a nanoparticle getting stimulated and vibrated by solar or the grid. What do you guys do?
Bill pulls.
Bill pulls?
Yes, sir.
Here's your magic spell right here. Your sprinkle dust. Everybody's going to love it.
I'm seeing the pump and the...
Pump's over here.
I saw the pump.
Well, here, look at it run. Here's the pump. It's quiet. Best bearings in Japan from it. Double sealed it. Stainless steel shaft. If you have some special wet end you like and love, you can put that wet end. You can go Pentair, Hayward. I recommend the Waterway. Here, did you already grab some information when you were there? Oh.
Scanning on the way out.
Right. Here, let me grab you the heater one. 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah, 3.5. But
3.5 off 2 solar panels.
oh no, that takes 7. The 2 horsepower takes 5.
Okay.
And this 1 horsepower comes with 3.
3, how big are the panels?
There's 40 inches wide and 6 feet tall.
Okay.
About as big as you are.
Okay.
No, but there's no need to use electricity off the grid. You want me to fold that up for you?
Yeah, no. You don't have to fold that.
All right.
The backpack. It'll be good.
Yeah. You guys got a card? You have a card, sir?
Yeah. This one I
Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that. All right, good. Thanks, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, digest that. Call me. You put one in your store. You have that sucker running. You have the water heated. Not a customer's not going to say, "Hey, will you add this to my equipment?" Because you can still sell it.
What BTU would that run up to?
This is a 20K BTU,
Okay.
and you can go to the 40, 80. You can go all the way up.
What's all the way up?
200,000. But if you cover it up, you only need like a 40 or 80. Let it heat for a day or two, right out the sun. Yeah. This was 151 degrees when I got here this morning.
I never broke it down about a minute.
Yeah. Well, the bottom line is you have a valve, sir, and you turn it a little bit to send the water through the heater at 10 gallons a minute, 20 gallons a minute, or 40 gallons a minute. Just like you would send water to the
You're
roof.
splitting the water off for the
Yes,
heater.
sir.
Where we run all the water through the heater, you only run a portion of the water.
That's correct. You get it. Yeah, you got it. And that's all you need to do. If you had a thermal water heater on the roof, that's exactly what you would do as well. Have you ever sold a thermal heater on the roof?
I've never done anything. So.
All right, well, rock and roll. Well, that's why we're talking this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But the bottom line is, sir, you got it. You exactly understand it. You just bypass this smidge.
What's the warranty on it?
That's 25 years. This will last 100. There's no moving parts in here. Nothing. Other than electrons and nanoparticles. Well, that's a pump.
Yeah, no.
The pump's 2 years, sorry. Yeah. 2 years, yeah. It can last up to about 10.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, so these are the
It's how much?
prices and then that if you look at that or what it would be.
Well, you're not gonna, that's for commercial pool, guys. This heater here is 10 grand, 7,000 after tax credit.
Okay.
Yeah. So your ROI on the heater is around 3 years. If you try to match the heat,
Right.
it's around 3 to 4 years the ROI.
The panels last how long?
25 years, 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%, sir. They'll last 50 years, really. Even when it dies down, the solar panels degrade to 85%, still going to run the pump, still going to run the heater. And this is a nanoparticle and electrons. It's the only thing that's moving inside this heater. This heater has a 25-year warranty and it'll last 100 years. There's nothing that's going to go bad inside it.
So the solar pump and the solar heater, what does the pump cost?
$1,600
For the 2 horse?
The whole complete kit.
Is that a 12-volt battery?
No, there's no battery, but that's a motor that's 90 volts. And the 2 horsepower is 180 volts.
And there are no batteries.
No need for a battery.
Right.
Yeah. Whatever the sun, in cloudy day or not, whatever the solar panels are absorbing and pumping the water is what that pool is looking for. So when it's sunny and hot, that has high RPMs, 35 plus RPMs,
Right.
circulating the water the way you want it. And when it gets cloudy, it goes down to maybe 2,800 or whatnot, exactly what your water is looking for. So hand in hand for the water environment and the atmosphere.
Pool
Way it's
doesn't need
pumping.
a lot of circulation if the sun's not shining. Okay.
but it needs it when it is. And most people, the variables, are kicking them down to try to save a buck. That's a losing game.
Let's say that again.
That's a losing game,
What?
the variable speed pool pumps, slow pumping during the day when the sun's out.
I hate the variable speed, but I think it's an energy requirement now.
Not with solar.
Yeah, well, I get that.
Yeah, you can still have the AC there for nighttime and backup, because if you're building a freshie, might as well you already bring electricity there for the lights and whatever else you're going to do. You can go ahead and sell them the Pentair as well, but that's your main filter pump right next to it. Common suction, 2 check valves on the back is how you'd plumb it in. You get that?
Say it again. I was concentrating on the switch over there.
Yeah, if you had your Pentair there, you'd put mine right next to it. Common suction, no valves, no knickknacks in the front.
Right.
And then out the back, you have a check valve on the back of the Pentair and the check valve back on mine. And then mine runs all the time. And if somebody gets home at night, they want to kick her on, they just kick on the system like they do anyhow.
So how's the unit dressed? Is that the way it looks?
No, this is just naked without a cover.
Right.
Just so you know, there's no
Do you have a...
mirrors. Right up here. We're working on some better covers too.
Okay.
But it goes right by the pool equipment. And this is a nano heater. So if you wonder what the heck is, what was it? This is a nano heater.
That doesn't mean it. See, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, nanoparticle.
I'm just being honest.
No, shit. Nobody else really does either, so you're not special.
Right.
But a nanoparticle is a billion times smaller than you are.
Right.
It's a little nanoparticle that's sitting there, and it's looking for an electron. And then when an electron comes into it from solar or AC, and it vibrates it. And when it vibrates, it makes 170 degrees of temperature. And then there's a thermal water heater in here that absorbs that heat. And that's why that was 151 degrees this morning.
Why are we not heating? Or why are we not doing house hot water?
We do, that's what I do for hotels, so they don't run their boiler so much. Domestic heating.
So all of this solar is actually starting to come to some functional reality.
Well, you just absorbed a lot of it,
Well,
right? It
yeah.
started making a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, during daylight hours.
Yeah, that's right. Right. That's all. During daylight hours, the only time you need to filter that pool,
I get that.
and to absorb the free energy of the sun is the best time to heat that water. Now, if you got to use some gas or some other grid tied, this is a grid
It's just
tie.
crazy for us. You got people spend $50,000 on water features for the pool
Yeah, right.
and gripe about a 5 horsepower pump to run off.
Oh, shit.
Okay, because the pump's going to
Right.
$350, $400 a month to run
Right.
the pump. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
But that won't work. The solar won't work for water features.
Well, I don't know. There's a big one right there.
They're going to want to run,
It
they're
would
going to
work
run it
during
at
the day,
night.
but they're going.
Oh yeah, you'd run that on the Pentair. That's correct.
Have to put a separate.
You, sir, absolutely. But they would absorb that because they know if it can run free all day long. They'd say, oh yeah, throw that in. Let's kick that in there because you know what? They get a 30%
We're
discount.
still putting
I
two
can
pumps
still
on
use.
stuff.
We're double, triple pumping now, so there's not an issue of making that a circulation.
I agree.
The problem is where you're gonna put the grid. You got to put grids on the roof. They're gonna have to be mounted. You have to bring the wiring down across the roof, across the face. It's got to be done neat. It's got to be done in a high-end fashion.
Yeah. But it looks good when it's done and sustainable. You got the word sustainable. It really works, really heats, it really pumps.
The roof location, you got to have. So what's the recommended direction? Is it a west face or is it?
Well, you just got to look where you're at. We have a lot of pools just lay them down flat, but they typically, you can go ahead and look at the backyard and make sure wherever that sun passes any trees or any whatnot, you want to keep it in good sun area. And then when you stand there, you can kick it up in the angle of the sun.
And that's just
Getting somebody
Shades like a light switch.
That would be. There's somebody in our neck of town that'll try it. I guarantee you.
part of it. Yes, we have more of the details over here and stuff.
Did you have a question, sir?
I have a bunch of questions. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, they'll probably hear it.
You ask some. We'd love to hear you ask too.
Let's see what you got in you.
One question he did have was how long have you been like making it?
I invented this 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
I've been wondering my whole life almost why nobody came up with the idea.
Yeah.
You have.
Thank you.
And I'm impressed.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Here for them.
Yeah.
You can, if you just want a pump, solar pump, you
Yep.
can do that.
Yeah, sure.
Sell a kit with the appropriate panels.
Yeah.
Now, how are you running it now? Because there's no solar.
For koi fish, when the sun goes down and the volts drop off the panels, there's a bridge inside the heater and the pump that automatically switches to the higher voltage coming out of the AC line.
Okay.
And it switches. So that's what we do for koi fish.
So if you needed to, you could tie it into
Yeah.
120?
It's a hybrid.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Or
it
it
is
could
a
just
hybrid
run on
pump. It's
solar.
not straight.
Yeah, it is hybrid.
Okay, that's why I was asking if it's a 12 volt. I was just asking, is there an inverter that does it?
I didn't hear your whole question.
Okay, so so there's an inverter built into that pump.
Not into the pump. There's a bridge inside the pump,
Okay. well,
and
that's
then you got to have the right inverters like I have. And that's what I do for koi fish ponds. Yeah.
So you would tailor the system depending on what.
Well,
the
you
consumer
typically, on nighttime, you kind of go down to the lowest voltage that you can to make sure the fish are happy or the pool's happy. So if they want to run a water feature that's 5 horsepower, that's just going to run during the day, and there ain't going to be no inverter. They're going to go to their big pump to go, whoosh, the big water. Me, on an inverter, we kind of make that trickle just enough so everybody's happy because it's lower voltage. And when the sun comes out and then the sun hits the solar panels, that voltage is more than on the grid. Then it switches free off the sun. So you got to kind of balance what your goal is at night.
winterizing pools in our area.
But I'm just saying,
Most people don't winterize and blow out the pool. They run it year round.
Yeah.
So at nights when it gets cold,
Yeah.
Tennessee, we get 70 degrees in the day, and it's
That'll do the hybrid at lower RPMs to keep that from freezing.
okay.
Yeah, but you're not going to max out the RPMs on
Just want
it.
to trickle to keep
Trickle, no
yeah,
problem.
it is
I
trickle.
trickle for the fish,
If it's 75,
Trickle.
like all year round.
the motor,
How
the
much
pump.
flow?
Well, the panels do about 100 volts, 90 volts, so I get it down to around 60, 70 volts. So probably about that flow, a little less than
In other
that.
words, you keep it about that flow.
Yeah, maybe a little
So you're
less.
pushing that through
Your return on investment
sand
is about
filters, pumps, heaters, all that stuff. You're pushing it through that.
So kind of-
Yeah, it won't freeze. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'd do that.
But yeah, all the
No problem
Don't
there.
ever freeze. It takes 2 or 3 days below 25 for us to freeze anyway. So.
Oh, really? A couple days in a row to
Yeah,
do
we got a
that?
lot of hills. That we're building pools on hills and whatnot. Pumps are all down below grade. Okay, and so to get them out and away from the pools, you can't make them up high. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So it's just a lot of pieces.
Yeah. Well, you got some more pieces now. Solar panels and all kinds
Sorry,
of
I'm
fun stuff.
interrupting Dave.
No,
Go
you
ahead,
guys
Rob,
go ahead.
I'm
I'm
learning here.
learning.
Well,
Yeah, thank you. No, that's great. So yeah, we have the 1/2 horsepower, 1, 2, and then 3.5. That's what we go to.
so you can do a circulation pump and run it for a standard heater. There's not going to be enough flow to run it for a standard heater because they're all flow measured.
And but the fun thing is, though, you get a 30% tax credit on the installation and buying it. So when you guys are installing the filter and stuff like that with the solar pump, all of a sudden when you hand somebody their installation bill,
Right?
they get 30% federal tax credit off their income taxes. So when you buy the
Great
filter,
selling point, yeah.
you get the whole package deal. That's 30%.
What if you sell a solar pool?
Huh? The whole pool.
Sell a whole pool kit
No shit. That's what I was just saying.
at 30% off.
You can.
Are you serious?
Well, talk to your local tax guy, and I'm pretty sure you definitely can. As long as it's a package deal with the panels, the pump, the whole deal.
We'll get somebody
project?
now.
The whole entire.
You'd have to talk to your local tax guy in your city.
But if it's a package,
It's a package.
we order it and buy it.
When
as
it's
a
on
package
when
and
it's
all
on
the
your income
equipment comes
taxes, and you obviously pay taxes.
$235,000
Yeah.
pool, 30% tax credit. You got to have the taxable income to do that.
Right.
But,
Yeah, you do.
yeah, but
Yeah, there's no saying you cannot do that.
that good.
Holy cow.
Not putting that $20 pump on.
Or the heater. The heater ain't cheap
I
either.
hate paying taxes.
No, but that heater does the same, and the pump does the same.
So heater wise,
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a sheet metal case there. I know you say you're working on some nice covers. It needs to be a very nice
I'm working on it.
black stamp sheet.
Yeah, well, it needs to be so they can stackable, so they have the hook. So
Looking to sell it? Is that what you're doing? Looking to sell the process?
No, well, you know,
I mean,
we'll just see
try
what
to get an
happens.
investor to take it over.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. Anything. There's always options on the table.
I tell the kids all the time, I said, 1955, a guy invented a carburetor, put it on a small block Ford or a small block Chevrolet. Back then, they got 55 miles to the gallon.
Right.
And produced horsepower. Okay. Ford Motor Company bought the patent.
Yeah.
Took it and stuck it on the shelf.
Yeah, no shit.
And said, this don't ever get out.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just like.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing this for 15 years, and this is a new heater for me as well. So I just did the home show. So a lot of hotel chains looked at this and went, you telling me I can run this and heat my 200-gallon tanks and not run my broiler on some panels on my roof? I'll do that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
And they have $1
installing?
billion. They buy hotels, like, 50 packs
Are
of
you
them.
installing it too?
No.
Okay.
It's like Legos. It's not hard. It's just PVC Legos. And then the panels, there's, you know, it all depends on where you're putting it, roof, on the hillside or whatever, but there's a lot of tutelage and a lot of expertise to put that right in your environment, and you guys will figure it out on your plans.
That's the thing. Where do you put the panels? And you got
Yeah, a lot of people like to cover their pool equipment. People like to make a little, you know, shade area or something like that. So you kind of integrate things like that are usable areas. Even a carport.
certainly something to think about.
Yeah. Well, you guys, I'm glad I stopped you. Walking right on by.
Yeah, no.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, what's going on?
Sir? Yeah, that's right.
Thanks for your
No,
time.
thank you, gentlemen. Yes, sir.
I'm impressed.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in having a sales rep on the East Coast sell these for you, would
Well,
you?
you know, it's not about territory. It's about selling. So it's all about, sure, you could sell. Yeah, no doubt about it.
I mean, I've presented to dealers,
Well, you can surely try.
because that's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah, you can surely try. It's something to understand. It's new.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can pitch it and see how it goes. But yeah, there's margin in there that we can find.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Give you a card. I'm really interested.
Oh, good. Thank you.
We like unique and different stuff that's fun
good.
to sell.
Yeah.
You know, anybody can sell a bucket of chlorine.
Right.
I'm not into that.
Right. Yeah. Well,
You're on the forefront. I mean, you're on the cutting edge of I think what's going to happen.
yeah, it's going to happen quicker a lot now.
I see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt about it.
So
Especially we've been doing the pumps for a while, and those are catching on.
Yeah.
But now we have the heater. Now it's a pump and heater deal, and it really kind of brings it together in people's mind as well.
wow.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'll reach out for sure.
And okay, I've got.
Did you have the pump? You had the pump one?
I don't.
Oh, let me grab that. Here's our pump one, and then here's our pricing, but this is not going into effect until we have 2,000 sold. So this is distributor, dealer, and retail, but until we have 2,000 sold, this won't go into effect. So everybody has distributor pricing right now.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. To introduce it to the market.
I'm introducing it, yeah. So it could be another year, 2 years, I don't know when that'll kick out.
And where are you based at?
Oh yeah, I'm in Laguna Niguel, Orange County.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Well, I'm
There you go.
impressed.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. You know, you're doing something really exciting, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Thank you. Appreciate it. Share the knowledge.
I will.
All right. Thank you.
Mind if I take a photograph?
You can take a photograph, sure. Hi, guys. How are you? Solar pumps right off the sun. That's 2 solar panels right there, 80 volts. And then we have the heater. That's 4 panels. It's about 135 degrees right now. It's pretty darn hot. And that'll heat your spa and pools right off the PV solar panels. And that goes right by your pool equipment. There's a sexier cover. So that's just the way it looks underneath. But yeah, it's a great flyer right there. Great bullet points on the back, sir. If you want to fold that sucker up and put it in your pocket, I'll grab you a pool one. Did you get one?
Not yet.
Uh-oh.
I have to get out of here.
Oh, he didn't want you in it? Yeah, out here is where you want to be. And saying hi to people when they're walking around. Bopping them. Oh, let me grab the pricing. Here you go. Here's our flyer for the pump. And this is our pricing. You guys have distributor pricing right now.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome very much.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. You guys have a card by chance? No cards? Might take a shot of your badge? Should have my phone with me.
Where are you all located?
I'm in Orange County. We're good to go. California. We ship all over the place. Thank you. Yeah, share the knowledge. How you guys doing? Good, good. You guys need to pump some water, heat some water? Yeah, that's all free off the sun. That's 2 solar panels running free. And that heater's running on 4. That's about 135 degrees right now. So we kick it obviously down with the thermostat, but that's running on 4 panels. So pumping your water and heating your water is absolutely free off the sun. Water right here, sir. Yeah. What do you guys do?
We work for Soft Tub.
Soft tub?
Yep.
Great. Well, this is a great heater for your soft tub. You don't have to. We have a polymer material. You wrap the outside of your soft tub right next to the water. It'll be heated like that for free on probably about 2 panels. On a soft tub? Yeah. And then you can trickle a little pump on it for sure. So we're going to start walking around into the pool and manufacturers and whatnot and show them our heater. But soft tub's a great, a safe heater around it.
Yeah.
So it's a radiant heater. Want me to give you some information?
I'm good. I'm kind of on the IT side, but we have a couple engineers that'll...
Oh, really? Well, send them our way. Tell them to check it out.
Yeah.
It's a real deal.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. I can help you. How are you?
Flow rate on this one?
Oh, it'll max out the wet end, but it's about 120 gallons a minute. With plumbing and everything, it hits around the 80s to 90s. Yeah. And it comes with 3 solar panels, so it gives you those nice RPMs. This is running on 2 right now, on 80 volts. So that's 2 PV panels. Yeah, 30
on 1.5-inch plumbing as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, it comes with a little adapter right there. Yeah.
Anything with the pump.
Huh?
Won't do change anything with the pump.
No, well, we'd probably just put a 1 horsepower impeller on there. So you could play with the impellers like the boat of your impeller on a boat. You can change a different pitch on it for different environments. But, if you're sending water to the roof, you're doing the pool, you're doing all that stuff on 1.5 inch, you'd go to the 1 horsepower impeller. This is what we do for customers. They go to the 2nd story even. Yeah, on that pump right there. And they're 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch from the pool to the equipment, and after that it's all 2 inch, If you don't stick with 1.5 inch, you don't have to,
Okay.
What about yourself? What do you do?
I'm a builder.
Oh, you are? Good. And you're still playing with 1.5 inch?
A lot of them, yeah.
Oh, really? Why is that? What is the theory there?
Yeah, well, most people use 1.5 horsepower super pump.
Yeah.
That's what's common around our area.
Oh, wow.
So when they did away with that, and that's variable speed, Department of Energy.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about any of that with the solar pumps. These run free out the sun, cloudy day or not. They'll give you all the circulation, high RPMs all day long, so you'll use less chemicals and you'll have better flow.
Yeah.
You want me to give you some?
Is that just a hybrid one, or?
They're all hybrid, so you can get an inverter if you want to do it at night. But all pools just need to run during the day. But if you need to run it at night, like we do for koi fish and whatnot, that's what we do. We have a switch over.
Okay. I mean, you say on cloudy days and stuff, how's that going to work?
Just like you and I can get burnt in a cloudy day, that UV light still comes out, messes with our skin. The solar panels the same way, runs the motor the same way.
Yeah, but they don't run near as high.
Near as high, but it runs exactly what that water is looking for. So you don't need high RPMs if the UV light is just not pounding on the water. When that UV light, whatever UV light's hitting that water, is the exact RPMs that swimming pool is looking for. You might want to think of it that way.
Okay, so this is going to vary the speed?
It's variable speed by the sun.
Okay. See, this chlorine generator won't work unless our...
Oh, it'll have more than enough for the chlorine generator.
Unless the flow is enough.
60 or 30 for chlorinator. Yeah, so no, it'll have plenty for that. And then if it's dark, nighttime or just morning time at 6 a.m. and the sun's just coming out, the pump's only doing 500 RPMs. Typically, you have a flow meter sensor on the salt cell anyway, so it's not going to kick on anyway.
Yeah, which means it's not going to generate chlorine.
Yeah, but you're not going to do that at 6 o'clock in the morning. You only have to do it like 4 or 5 hours a day.
Not in my area.
What do you mean?
You have to run at least 8 or 10.
Where are you at?
Eastern Kentucky.
Well, I sell these all over Kentucky, but why would you need 10 hours of the clock? So
You can't generate enough chlorine in that amount of time. If you only run 4 hours a day, you can't generate enough chlorine for a bigger pool.
yeah, well, more like 5-6 hours should be around there, but 10 hours, I never,
Yeah, most of them run hard 12. That's
12?
That's at 50-60% of the chlorine generators.
Yeah, well,
You have to,
I don't really dig chlorine generators anyways, but you get what you can out of it, and then run your AC if you have to get the special. But there's not a pool out. I've been doing pools for 35 years, right? And if there was a pool in Kentucky that had to run 12 hours because of some salt cell, I would adjust that. Yeah, there's no way in the world I would keep running that salt cell like that as my primary chlorine generator because the kids went swimming and the thing needs to catch up. That's baloney. Yeah, 100%.
that's what people use in my area.
Yeah, well, they must be using chlorine or some tablets as well with it. They're definitely not all chlorine.
No, it's just salt.
Yeah, well, yeah,
I'm just saying.
that's right on the edge right there is what you're playing with, because when you have kids swimming all Friday and then the chlorine doesn't need to generate because they got to a zero because they pee, they have hot dogs, skin lotion and all that kind of stuff, and you think your salt cell is going to catch up the next day, it just doesn't. So you should use some chlorine so the kids are safe to jump in. When you test the water, you go, oh, it's only a 1.0 the next day. They're going in, honey, it's 11 o'clock. Salt cell didn't run very well. What are you going to do? Go swimming. The salt cell needs to run 12 hours, but it'll catch up like later in the week. You don't play that game. Dangerous game. You get earaches, get sick. Yeah. Those are the facts. Yeah. So you don't rely on a 12-hour salt cell. Maybe that's how you sell it, but if I was take care of the customer, I'd make sure they're educated like that, because that's the reality. Because I show them the test kit. They go, oh shit, salt cell ain't working. Well, it takes a while. Their kid just played, It sucked in 2 gallons of chlorine, or a gallon of chlorine. It was a 3.0, 2.0 this morning. Kids played Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're cooked on your salt cell. So what are you going to say? Oh, jump on in, guys. It's 0, but it's all right. It's a little cloudy. Don't worry about it. You don't play that game, man. So what's cool about the solar pump is you get those high RPMs and circulating that water, keeping that chemical a little bit more active at higher RPMs. Because if you're variable slow pumping during the day, you're either manual slow pump and then kick it up a couple of high RPMs for 2 hours. That's what their manual says. You try to play that game, forget about it. This gives you high RPMs, so we'll use less chemicals and better circulation. Safer water.
What's the replacement cost on the pump?
It's $1,600, $1,699, and the motors are $1,000. But once you buy one, then you get it down to around $600 a motor. But that's after 4 or 5 years, 10 years. All depends on how it hung in there for you. So normally go out if you run low on water that compromises the seal. That's typically how most pools go out. Oh, I didn't add water this week, oh shit, and then it starts to leak, and I filled it back up, and then 6 months go by. Well, it started to make a little noise, and you got this calcium line right here, It's like, well, shit, man, what happened? Well, I ran out of water 4 months ago, but nobody remembers that, Yeah, those are all real stories there, So yeah, they can last a long time as long as you take care of it, Do you have a card?
I don't.
Oh, cool. Can I take a picture of your badge, sir? Sure. Do you have a card? Because you know what? I probably got, 40 calls this year from Kentucky. So they're starting to feel that pinch.
Yeah.
That's a cool card, man.
Thank you.
I like that. But yeah, they're starting to feel the pinch, with the utility and, so everywhere in our country is going bananas,
So I've got solar on my house, but I don't have incorrect AC.
Yeah. You have a pool too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what you do is you'd run this and get that load off that inverter, and then all of a sudden I don't know if you're zeroed out now. Are you zeroed out now every month?
Yes.
Okay, good. Some people don't get there. Sometimes they start increasing the rate, and all of a sudden you're not zeroed out now. Now you're spending 20, 30, 40 bucks. It starts to creep on you. What it is doing for some customers. And so you remove that load off the inverter, now you're back down to 0 for quite some time or forever after that.
So I can't tie this into mine?
Nah, you don't do that. You add 3 more and take the load off the inverter. That way, if you ever get an electric car, removing that pump gives you 60 miles free driving every day. So if you ever get an electric one 5 years from now, you're going to say, oh shit, how do I move some load? What's going to be real easy? That pool pump out there is a sucker, just to get rid of it real quick. So all of a sudden now you remove that load. Now when you plug your car in or use more electricity, then that's a big load to remove, as you know. So that's what I say to a lot of people. That's what a lot of people also do, is removing that load is a big deal when you have PV already.
We get excess in the summer, and then
That's nice.
hopefully use that
Yes, sir.
for the winter
Right.
when we don't have enough sun.
Yeah, until they change the law and you don't get that excess any longer.
I'm locked in for 25 years, so they can't.
Yeah, well, that's good.
change it, can't change it.
They're all crazy out there. No shit.
So I'm grandfathered in for 25 years.
Right.
Well, 23 now.
Yeah, right. That's good. That's good. No, it's a solid heater, solid pump for customer base to tickle a couple. You try a couple out, you're gonna say, golly gee, people are happy. Water, Mike's right, a little less chemical, salt cell's okay. You can kind of figure it out. But a lot of my customers have my pumps and salt cells, so.
You're in California, right?
Yeah, I am, yeah. I ship all over the place.
Yeah. What's the lead time on getting that kit?
I tell everybody 2 weeks, because the time a truck picks up the solar panels and trucks it on down to you, that's a week and a half deal. Yeah.
I guess my biggest concern is if a motor goes out.
Oh, the motors can go quick. Yeah, they'll go out in a day and a half, next day.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. Maybe 3, 4, 5 years down the road.
Yeah.
But they're so used to not spending any money on their pool. They're, oh wow, I love this thing. Another $500. Oh, so what? It's been great.
Yeah. What's the warranty on those?
2 year.
2 years.
Yeah. But they can go much longer than that.
That runs a 90 volt.
90 volt, sir. So 3 solar panels. So about 95, 100 volt. If you can get away with 2 solar panels, then just do that, because it's a flooded suction sometimes and whatnot. You don't need that third one to overpower it. Yeah. So sometimes you just go a little less. You might have it so you can use it to charge the battery, run the salt cell at night. I mean, you can do a lot of run during the lights. You can do all kinds of things, with that extra power. Yeah. Thank you. You too, sir.
Cool. Yeah, he's walking around. See my.
How you guys doing? Good. Free pumping and heating, 130 degrees, free off the sun. Put your hand in it. Don't be scared. You can put your fingers in there. You're a big boy.
Not really. Cold, don't play with.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's not so bad.
Nah. Free pumping. Well, you can't keep your hand in there for like 10 seconds, but But yeah, free pumping. That's 4 solar panels and free heating. Yeah, come by and check it out. Hey, how are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Good, good. Hands a little wet from, you touch the water here?
Man.
Nice and warm.
So, solar running the pump
And the heater.
Solar charging a battery?
No,
That then
no,
runs-
direct. They're all DC.
So if you don't have sun, you don't have water movement.
No, we have an inverters. That's what we do for koi fish. So when this water is running free off the sun starts to go down, it automatically switches to the grid. So they're hybrid.
Okay, so it'll run while there's solar, and when there's not solar, it goes right to.
That's correct. But the filter pump for the swimming pool, cloudy day or not, it will circulate it what it needs. So there's really no reason to run it at night unless one needs to for a nighttime water feature or something like that. But as far as circulating the water through a filter, whatever the day environment the atmosphere gives the solar panels in that backyard is going to be more than enough to circulate that pool.
So when the sun goes down and there's enough, or as it's going down and it loses the ability to.
Loses the volts from the
There's an
panels.
automatic switch.
Yeah, a
that
bridge
changes it from
to the grid, which makes it a hybrid.
So it will run our pump, or we have to have your pump.
Well, I invent motors. I make motors.
Because we build precast concrete pools.
Yeah.
And so the question is, can I integrate that into my pool, or does it not work?
Yeah, I got to see your wet end, see if it's a square flange. So you're talking about your wet end, correct? That's what you're saying, your wet end. Right here, come over here. This is a wet end. This is a waterway. It could be a Pentair, Hayward, or it could be whatever you got.
That's what I need.
This is my motor that goes on there that is a DC motor that runs off the sun. 1/2 horsepower, 1, 2, and 3.5 motor. It goes on any wet end.
So if I have Hayward,
Watch your head,
all
sir,
Hayward
okay?
equipment.
Okay, yeah, it'll go on there. Like the square flange, sir.
If you do this,
Correct.
can it still run on my automation and all that kind of
It's
stuff?
a relay. Your automation's a relay and stuff like that. So if you want to turn the electricity on and off on it as you wish, you can.
I have a computer readout. It tells you
The variable speed.
Variable speed.
Yeah, that's on their motor. That's on the AC motor.
Right.
On solar, it's variable speed by the sun. So now the sun, just like you and I can get a sunburn in the clouds, when it's cloudy out, we still got to wear sunscreen, or we should, right? So the pump runs in the clouds just as fine as well, circulating the pool and the water. No problem at all. But you don't have a controller on here saying, well, I only want to go to 1,000 RPM.
Right, but it won't be. It's just for a filter pump.
Just for-
It won't be for my jet pump. That is both the jet pump and filter pump with variable speed.
Yeah, for the jet pump, it's because the user wants that particular flow.
Can I show you right there?
Yeah, please. Hey,
So it's a 2.7.
yeah.
The Hayward.
Yeah, you leave that there. So you leave that here, and you put mine right next to it. So you have a common suction going in here, but you have a T that goes into mine. So now you have my solar pump that runs and circulates it all day long for free. And anything else that you want to do at nighttime or whatever, this just runs the way you sell it now.
Okay, so
That's the best way.
add
easy way.
the pump,
Yeah,
and then it will. I have a diverter
you
that
can.
will change it to your pump sucking.
Well, it's a common suction. There's a check valve right here and a
Okay.
check valve right here.
I just want to make sure that both pumps don't turn on because that's almost 3 horsepower.
Right.
I need, it'll be.
You're right. Well, you can make sure
But
in your
I can
computer
work
you
that
can
out.
work that out on
I
a
can work
relay,
that
sir.
out, no problem. So I can have yours run, and then when your computer says, or sensor or something says it's not enough,
Yeah.
and it winds down, my diverter will change over, and my pump will come on.
You can easily do
My
that.
controls anywhere.
But nobody will ever really use that because the sun works so well in my point of view of doing this for 15 years. So the only reason why somebody would want to turn that on
Jets.
is if they want to
That's
use
what we-
or water, whatever you're going to do.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I'm able to.
Because you have this design, your jets and flow of the RPMs and the flow rate and all that stuff, which that will provide you. Mine will circulate it for free, and
That's what I'm trying to figure
great
out.
parts of the day, your jets will work and everything will be great, but that might be 5 hours of the day or 4 hours of the day.
Or they both could run. Now my question is, if that one were running to run the jets and yours was still running.
No, you have a flow meter on yours, so when that fucking flow meter sees a sensor, then that relay in here hits the solar pump off. So you could, like you said, you could figure it out, and that's easy to figure out. You just get a flow rate.
But I'm saying I can run 2 separate lines. I don't care. I can run
long as you can do that, because you don't want the suction lines.
No, I can't have that.
Right.
So I'll have a separate section.
Oh, yes, sir.
Which is fine.
Yes, sir.
Which would just be for my
Yes, sir.
circulation.
That'd be
all
fine.
return.
You never worry about it
Yours
then.
can run. I don't even have to worry about.
You don't
mine.
care about it.
Mine
You want it to run.
is straight for jets, and that's it.
That's smart.
Other than the time that yours can't because weather.
Correct. Yeah, that'd be a smart, because you're making the pool and you can plumb it any way you like.
Yeah.
With the the grid and whatnot. Yeah, that's no problem.
So he's the engineer,
Okay.
CAD guy, and stuff.
Good.
So can you get your information and yours?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then we'll see about it
Yeah.
if I get his information.
Yeah, I got my card. Oh, I got one here.
That's a good deal.
How we can possibly
Yeah.
integrate.
And then the heater too is even more amazing. That's really what you want to.
And so the heater.
Heater goes right in here, inside your concrete, and it heats the pool. That's even more badass than the pump.
So it's going to heat.
It'll keep this pool
thermal
heat.
mass all the time.
Radiant. It's going to radiate through. It's what we do on 4-inch concrete on driveways. Melt snow all day long and keep the
So-
stairs clean off ice in Antarctica. on ships.
Electrical lines in there or how?
No, it's a radiant. It's the way my radiant heater works. It's nanoparticles in there, polymer material. A little layer goes inside here. You can go in the new product section and go put your hand on top of it.
Look at it.
You got to go to the new product section and put your hand on top of it.
But do you have the material?
That's all wrapped up in my heater now, in my thermal heater. That's how I'm heating hot water with a thermal water heater. You know what a thermal water heater is? Little tubes, water's in it, right? So that's all rolled up like a cinnamon roll, and then I have my nanoparticle inside heating that water to 151 degrees, right? So in the new product section, you'll see the heater on display, but that's the element that would go in here that you can go put your hand on, take a picture of it, and go, oh shit,
So
I get it.
So you can
would, yeah.
bring your water up to 151
51 degrees.
at maximum, and depending on
What it's going to do through here, I don't know the temperature. I couldn't tell you.
But I mean, but maximum and based on the sun, or
Based on the volts.
based on your ability.
Based on the volts and the amps going into it.
So the more.
And it's a hybrid. It
more
runs on the sun and it runs on the grid. So you can plug it in the grid or you can run it on the sun.
Also switch that one. And so we
Yeah,
can
because
get
the heater doesn't care what kind of electron it gets. It just wants an electron. But that's why I was going to walk around and like right on that shell right there, you would wrap my my heater around that shell, and that shell would just be hot.
What would that cost?
Probably cost $2,000. A pool like yours might cost $5,000, maybe 10. I don't know. I have to see the square footage on it. Use my calculator.
In California, sometimes I'm installing these glass pools.
Oh, are you?
So
yeah, I need to talk to the manufacturers. I tried to show it in 2018. I was here in 2018 trying to show the factories. I had it on the new product, and nobody gets it though. They don't get it.
I could talk to the national DIY guy from Leisure Pools. If I did it a couple of times, said, man, you guys got to check this out. It's working really well.
Jeez, we melt snow. We'll heat water.
And he's married to the daughter of the owner of Leisure Pools.
Oh, nice.
They're from Australia. So
Nicer.
But how does it? How would you wrap it around it?
They're 12 inches. They're 12 inches by hundreds of feet.
So you get a roll of it.
Get a roll of it.
Just
Wrap it around. Yeah, here you'd wrap it around here.
Once I've got
up
everything,
and down.
once I've got
You're
all
going
my,
to go around
all
it a
my
couple
plumbing
times.
done and everything, then I would wrap that around before I.
Well, I don't know. I'd put it inside here. I'd put it inside here.
In a fiberglass pool.
Oh yes, sir.
On a fiberglass pool, I would.
Yes,
do
sir.
I would do all the plumbing and everything.
Well, I don't know. You might be at that stage, and then they wrap it, and then they put the plumbing in. I don't know what stage they would do it in, but they would figure that out.
So where's the
new product section? Yeah, over there, far corner.
Up to the corner.
Yeah, put your hand on the heater.
Showing right there all the new products.
And I can see what I have to put in this.
Exactly correct. Exactly correct. Oh, it'll work. 100%.
Well, I mean, our structural design, what we have to.
Oh yeah.
And there's other issues.
Other issues.
I want to make sure that.
Correct.
If we can integrate.
They put it right over underneath tile. They put it right underneath concrete. Put it in buildings like this on the floor, so you don't have to run water in the darn floor. Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah,
Thank
take
you
a look.
very much.
You're welcome, sir. Can I get your card too?
You don't want my card.
I got a couple. So that's my construction
Oh, good.
in California.
And who are you?
He's the guy. I'm Mario.
And what do you do?
As little as possible.
He makes me look good.
You have the money? Are you the money guy?
He's
don't
the
have any
founder.
money.
You're the founder?
I don't have. But I have the right people.
You do. Okay. Good.
He's the guy that.
Oh, good.
Does everything.
Yeah.
Makes
Well,
everything-
yeah.
makes everything
We'll put the
design.
numbers together and
Love it.
yeah, take a picture of it when you go there to bring your phone. Cool.
Thank you very
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
Another question, huh?
Another question.
All right.
Get it, dude.
We were just wondering if we did the 2.7 horsepower,
2.7 horsepower.
Or is that
You're talking about your AC? Oh, mine.
the pump, or whatever you have.
Yeah.
similar
2 horsepower.
to 2 horsepower.
Yeah.
Okay.
5
And then
panels.
5 panels. What's the price? The price you said was like
$4,500
$16 $4,500 with the panels.
And cables, the switch,
Brackets.
brackets.
What bracket? What does the
Just
brackets look like?
little Z brackets. Probably nothing you'll probably use, but
Okay.
Z brackets for the home guy that bolts them on the
Okay.
whatever. And yeah, the pump, solar panels, brackets, cables, check valves. So you have my check valve on the back of my pump and check valve on the back of your pump. So that comes in the kit.
Okay.
Yeah. Shipped too. Yeah, that's like $400 delivered anywhere in our country. So that's in the price as
Where
well.
are you guys at?
I'm in Orange County, Laguna Niguel.
Where you buy this?
I buy it from my pond manufacturer. Yeah, I do koi ponds.
Okay.
Isn't that cool how I can just silence it? Because if that was roaring and hitting that wire, we'd never be able to
I
talk.
got some indoor waterfalls in my own home,
Oh, you do?
and they splatter the water. And I've noticed how nobody's splattering water.
Right.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. No, you can call me. I can get you some sheets. You can play around with it. Cut it with scissors.
All right, so what was it, 45?
4,500.
That's
Yeah,
panels.
that's delivered.
That's everything I need.
Delivered.
Everything you need.
For the 2 horsepower. What's the 3.5 run?
57.
There's 7 panels.
Yeah.
7.
You don't really need that unless you really need that. 2 horsepower is
2 is fine. 5 panels now. 40 inches wide. So that's 200 inches. That's 12 feet.
Yeah, but you normally double. You
6
do
feet
a 12 foot. You do two panels. That's like 12 feet long, and then you kind of like square it out a bit.
But they're 40 by 6 foot, right? 3.5 foot.
Yeah,
by
sometimes
6 foot.
6'1", 6'2". It all depends what size is available.
Okay.
Yeah. The new 450s and the new 550s are like 78 inches, and the 550 is like 82 inches. But they're still always 40 inches wide. You just get a little longer.
Okay.
Can you write heater on those? Heater, yeah.
Oh, heater.
Warranty on the pump.
2 years, but they can last up to 7, 10, all depends.
Okay.
Just don't run out of water. Compromise a $10 seal, then it leaks. Just like every pump.
Yep. All right.
Awesome, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, gentlemen. Solar pumping and heating right off the sun. This is 2 solar panels, and that water is about 130 degrees running on 4 solar panels. So it's the best heater out there for PV solar, and this is a great pump right here. Best pump out there.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah. That's on 2 solar panels.
On 2 solar panel only.
Yeah. It comes with 3. Yeah, the 1 horsepower.
Solar panel.
That's a heater. That's on 4 solar panels. 135 degrees. Yeah. Heat your spa, heat your pools. What do you guys do? You have store?
Yeah, we are good here. We are doing the outdoor furniture.
Oh, you do?
Patio seating and fireplace and things like that.
Yeah. You can sell the solar pumps and customers will go crazy. Because nobody's really carrying the solar pumps in their stores for pools.
Yeah.
And you carry the solar pump, they're going to go, oh my God, how do you know? Okay, we want that. We want that.
You make it here? Or how?
Yeah, I make it here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, here, let me give you this. I'm in Orange County, Laguna Niguel.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah. Where are you guys at? You're here?
Diamond Bar.
Diamond Bar.
Diamond Bar.
You ought to try one thing like this in your shop, and people that have a pool, that have backyard,
Okay.
you're going to say, Michael, they all want them.
Yes.
They want to be free. It saves $100 a month
Yeah.
on electricity.
So this pump run by solar panel.
Yeah, right here. The DC motor.
Okay.
DC motor.
All right.
DC direct.
So the whole thing come in one set.
What's that?
The whole thing come in a set.
Yeah. 3,600 delivered to the home.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in touch with you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Right next.
Come on.
Can I take a picture?
Yes, ma'am, you can, sure. Right over here is the best spot. Oh, yeah, you got it. Thank you.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm a senior sourcing manager, Jacuzzi Group.
Jacuzzi group?
Yeah.
Cool. We have a new heater to heat the water for jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And we have a new solar pump that can go on, because you guys have a pump now too, right? Jacuzzi?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we have a DC motor that can go on the back of your wet end and go ahead and pump it for free off the sun.
All right.
Can I take a picture of your badge? Yeah, all solar powered, all DC.
I'm not the pump girl, but
Oh, yeah.
I'll definitely can connect you to
Thank you. Yeah,
the
because
right guy.
our motors can go right on your pump. And somebody goes, hey, would you have a solar option? I just want to run off the sun
Yeah?
to heat the water and to pump the water. You can say, yeah, they're out there. Let me talk to the guy.
Yeah, this is more like aftermarket as well.
Yeah.
You can sell it on the side.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sorry. I'm looking at it.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. It's our new heater, our new Nano heater, and our solar pumps over there.
Nano heater.
Nano heater is a nanoparticle. There's millions of them in here. And you take electron from the sun on solar or the grid, that electron hits the nanoparticle, vibrates it, it makes 170 degrees. The thermal water heater in here grabs that heat from the nanoparticles and sends it out the pipe. So that was 151 degrees today.
How come I've never heard of nanoparticles?
Because I don't know, nanoparticles, every university's teaching it, so nanoparticle is 1 billion times smaller than you are. And what's 1 billion times bigger than you are? The sun. Well, that's the best information there. Oh, you take a picture?
Are you interested in here as well?
Oh, sorry.
For your spot?
Yeah, I get it too. Yeah, I get it. You sound like me.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
How you doing? You in the business, sir? What do you do?
What do you think now?
Pools.
Pools? You build pools?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a solar pump, runs free out the sun. That's our new solar heater with 4 panels at 135 degrees. You heat a pool all day long, heat spas. Have you seen our solar pumps right out the sun? No. Check them out over here. This is a DC motor. It's 1 horsepower. We have a half, 1, 2, and 3.5. Put your hand on it. It's been running all day. It's only about 101 degrees. They run forever, right out the sun. What's cool about it is when the sun comes up, it starts to fire up and run. It's variable speed by the sun. So the good thing is when the UV light's hitting that swimming pool, that's when they have their max RPMs, circulating that water at RPM, so you have a healthier, cleaner pool using less chemicals. Been doing it for 15 years. You have thousands of them out there. Customers are happy. And it's something that you can build in there, putting it right next to your AC pump. So if you want to say, Michael, I still want to sell my AC pump for nighttime spa use and things like that. And what you do is you put this right next to it, common suction, check valve on the back. Now this runs every day for free. The circulation's running and taking care of the pool. Or running the fountain for free during the day, you know. And then they don't have a bill every month running that pool trying to keep it clean. But they didn't lose anything because you still sell them the nighttime Pentair, Hayward, or whatever you're doing. But this is a great way to sell a sustainable pool, but also offer a 30% tax credit on the installation of the equipment. Which you could say, well, shit, you kidding me? I can install the filter, I can install the AC pump, I can install the dose, and they're going to get 30% tax credit off that? The answer is yes. So it's a good thing to add for your sales pitch, saying, hey, sustainable pool, you want me to add that option? And it's an extra $8,000. And they go, okay, we'll add that too to the bill. And let's get a sustainable option. What about the heater? Well, that heater is going to be, $40,000. You get a 30% tax credit on that as well. But what that does, that works off the sun every single day as well. So there's some cool little options now that are no joke and they really work that you can start thinking about it and say, okay, I can sell it this way. Maybe people will bite. But the other cool thing is they're going to get a 30% tax credit too. So it allows you to play with some stuff.
How is this running now?
Oven inverter, that's what I do for koi fish. So if you have people that do koi ponds, runs all day long. As soon as the volts start to drop on the solar panels, and let's say 60 volts is our lowest point we want to go for this waterfall to keep running, then as soon as the solar panels drop down to 60 volts, the inverter, there's a bridge inside here, and the inverter will turn on and suck off the grid. So we keep it going so the fish are happy. And if you need to do that for some kind of build for a swimming pool, you can. Typically, we just let this run every single day for free, and then that's good enough for the pool. And let them suck off the grid on the AC pump.
So how much is it?
They're $1,600 for the pump. The whole complete kit is $36.99. That's delivered, pump, panels, 100-foot cable, breaker switch, everything you're going to need other than the filter. Comes with the check valves as well, so you can plumb that right in next to it.
Then what kind of, is it electrical hookup? Is it electrician?
It's like a battery of your car.
So no electrician required?
Oh, heck no. No, you can put the panels anywhere on your prop, and you got a 100-foot cable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there kind of rules of thumb with the sun rays and positioning of the panels?
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't angle it away from the panel of the sun. You can lay them flat or into the sun. Flat, I have a lot of people just lay them flat. They screw it, it runs great. But you can give it a little bit of an angle, and you'll notice, more RPM, better amperage out of the panels, Yeah. But you got shades like a light switch, So you want to make sure the chimney or the palm tree is not going to go over the panels throughout the day. Yeah, honey. Thanks. This is our heater. Touch that water for a quick smidge.
Nope,
No, that one. Yeah. So that's running on 4 panels, and that was 151 degrees. So that'll take care of your 2,000 and below pools, but you add a second one or a third or fourth one, the bigger the pool that gets. But that runs on PV too, the sun. And it can also switch over to the grid as well.
2,000 gallons?
Oh, this size, yeah. Yeah, this is the size will have that. But it goes to a 40K, 80K, 120K. It's all in here too. But it's all good data if you're a builder to have and start pitching it. Because people are sick and tired of the utility costs, and you can sell them the same stuff you're doing now, but just add this shit to it, and all of a sudden they see a relief or an option, right? And you're not compromising anything you're doing now, just adding something that's going to make sense to them. And you. 'Cause now you got a 30% tax credit on your install.
I think your timing is probably pretty good.
Been doing it for fucking 15 years, so
Well,
it's taking a while to get pretty good, you
But
know?
you know what I'm saying with that?
Oh, I do.
energy,
Yes,
the way
sir.
It is now,
Yes, sir.
the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for stopping. Hey guys, you guys in the pool biz? You guys pump water? You guys heat water? Any need for that?
We're just designers.
Designer of what?
We're engineers.
Engineer?
For hydraulic systems for pools, spas,
Right.
features.
Have you seen the DC motors? This is right in your cup of tea. You got to be just
No.
excited about it. Come over here. This is a DC motor running on 2 solar panels, so 80 volts. The kit comes with 3 solar panels, and that goes in at about 100 volts. So that's pure DC. So the sun comes up, runs all day long, sun goes down, turns off. It's variable speed by the sun as well. Does about 35, 40 feet ahead. Do 2-inch. We have, you can go, this is the 1 horsepower, like I said, goes all the way up to 3.5. So if you're trying to do some hydraulic thing going on, this is the best way to also know that you can have a sustainable option. Now what we do for koi fish in different situations, when the solar panels drop underneath like 60 volts, it automatically has a bridge inside here. It switches over to the grid, so it just keeps going for the koi fish, the water circulation. So it's a hybrid. It can run on AC or DC. Yeah. So now you can sell a hydraulic system, whatever you're doing, for pools and water. Now you know you have a DC solar option direct, because it's a direct DC. It's like the battery of your car. Black and red wire. Yeah.
Cool.
Good knowledge to have in you.
What was the horsepower rating on it?
1.
Okay, what happens if you've got your solar and you lose, let's say sun goes behind a cloud?
Yeah. Just like you and I can get a sunburn in the cloud, it runs great in the clouds. So UV light's coming right through.
It's not running off its optimal energy. Will it just slow the pump down?
Variable
or will
speed
it
by the
stop?
sun. Yeah.
Thank you. Cool.
You guys want some information, or is that good enough for you?
I actually took some information of a little.
Oh, rock and roll.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Hey, there you go.
How do we make this work?
So what do I do with it? Who's going to tell me how I put it in?
Well, it's after. It's all. I mean, he needs to put it. Why are you guys coming over here? Why isn't he here?
Well, I'm an engineer.
I thought he was in the engineer.
He's my son, the engineer.
Okay. Well, does he want to be here, or do I got to say it twice?
You can tell him.
Well, I just want to know where I get the information. Who do we talk to that
Me.
actually tells us about how to install it and what it is?
Me.
And how I can put my finishes on it.
I'm the guy.
My concrete and all that.
Yeah, I'm the guy. Yeah, I'll get you another. Give me your questions that you have, and get them handled. Said you're the engineer. Now all of a sudden he's the engineer.
Yeah.
Well, he's here.
Right. Did you guys put your hand on it?
Yeah.
Right. That's 12 inches long. You tell me the square footage of your pool. We'll map it out, and we'll give you a cost estimate of what one pool would do. That, if you have one pool, you'll understand.
But we cast our pools.
Yeah.
We plumb them, put the steel in, electrical, everything.
Yeah.
We cast them.
Right.
After we take the forms off,
Right.
there's waterproofing in the concrete, so it's already waterproof. But
Yeah.
then we spray on another waterproofing, and then we're ready to put stone or tile on.
Right.
Where does your product come in?
Well,
Do I have to put it in my forms and cast it in the concrete?
well, you want it closer to your environment,
Do I
right?
put it
You
on
rather
the face of the concrete?
You don't want to have to go through 4 inches if it doesn't have to.
Right. So I put it on the face of my concrete after I pour,
You could. That's kind of what we do with tile.
and then put the tile on it.
That's what we do with tile.
So how do I hook tile to that shiny material?
It goes right. Oh, you don't use the shiny material. You put it right over. It has grooves in it. You might have saw how it was grooved.
I only saw the exterior of
That picture.
the picture.
Right. Did you guys look between the material? You can see the grooves. Probably even on the picture. What are you talking about? Right there. See the grooves in there? See the grooves, gentlemen? Right there?
Yeah.
Your thin set goes between this.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go right over the
So
top.
this is rolled up, and we unroll these sheets of material. And how does that fasten? Because you have to realize that.
Yeah, you're asking. You're trying to give me. We got to get more into detail of what you're doing. You can show me.
Well, I want to make sure.
This will go on thin set. This will go underneath concrete.
But now I'm going to thin set on top of that in tile.
Yeah.
How does that hook to my concrete? It sounds like I have a problem between.
Well, you can use concrete spikes or whatever, nail them in. You can go right through. You can nail right through the material. So you can nail it right in. You can put a nail right through it. Not going to hurt it. It's a nanoparticle. So the black material, you can staple right through it or whatever the heck you do now. Like I said, I haven't seen how you guys attach other things to it. I don't know. I got to see what you're doing.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah. I got to see what you use, and believe me, the bottom line is it'll work. The bottom line is we'll find the way. I'm not intelligent enough right now to say which way you would do it.
So all we need to do is we'll mount it on.
Yes, sir.
And then there's a conduit or something that's we're gonna be cast in the concrete that will go out
for the electrical lines. Yeah, yes, sir.
And then there's nothing else inside.
Nothing else inside.
So.
And you'd be the first pool manufacturer on planet Earth to do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So do you have a
patent on it? Yeah.
We can
what?
Your place, maybe a factory. We can figure this thing out later. Plan a trip over there.
Where are you?
That'd be in Missouri.
Where in Missouri?
I'll give you the information later.
So we can go and to figure this out. We really need to.
Yeah, I know
a little bit more on how. Because everything we do is structural.
Oh, I get it. Everybody's
in place.
Yeah.
So it's craned and shipped and everything else on one all finished with tile and
right.
To make sure the tile's not going to fall off in shipment because there's some.
Yeah, the plungy pools. I talked to Plungy, and they're out. They haven't done it yet. So that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're same concrete deal.
No, they're not.
Well, they have a concrete pool, sir. Huh?
They're crappy.
Whatever. I don't know. Right.
The
bottom line is I talked to them, and they haven't moved or anything like that. Yeah. But I knew
because it's hard. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'd like to be able to integrate it.
It's hard to do. Yeah, integrate it. Right.
And so I'm trying to figure out. We can tile over, but I want to make sure it doesn't come apart.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'll be talking to my engineer that is going to be able to give you all the detailed answers.
Okay. Perfect. And he's got your.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, good questions. I just don't have all the answers, so I want to make sure that we don't waste time. But the same token is I already know it'll work. I already know it'll work in every spa, that pool, everywhere. Now it's about, like you said, how do we integrate it properly so we get the best output and everything goes together tightly and we have the warranty.
Right. And if there's a hot tub and a pool, it can convert over and the heat just went up.
I don't understand your question.
If it's a pool and a hot tub, I'm trying to.
Well, the hot tub's going to have it around it, and so is the pool.
Right, and so we can crank it up faster.
Oh, for the spa only? Yeah. Well, you're going to have volts and amps going into the element, right? Mm-hmm. And that's going to continue. That's going to be your heat.
And it's again based on the sun or converting into the.
It's all in the volt. It's all in the electrons. So doesn't care what electron it is.
So we can have the sun heating up the pool and switch over to the hot tub and hit it with high voltage.
Well, there's only a certain voltage. You can't go crazy, but yeah, you can only
thing. Are we going to be read out on the temperature?
Yeah, a digital probe. You can do your probe. There's other probes you can do.
Is there a BTU rating of it?
Yeah, it's all in the square footage, and again, the BTU rating through the cement, things like I don't really know how to answer that.
The heat loss and stuff.
Yeah, I stay out of the cement deal. Yeah, that's why I know it'll work. I just don't have a lot of more data
and all that stuff.
All that, but we'll learn. We'll find out.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Yeah. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. You in the business?
Oh yeah.
What do you do?
Full construction.
Oh, beautiful. There's the pump and there's the heater for you. Been talking to construction guys all day. Let me get a drink of water. But this is our DC motor. This is our 1 horsepower. It's running on 2 solar panels right now. It's 80 volts.
Oh wow.
We go all the way up to 3 horsepower, 3.5.
Running on solar. And it's a DC motor.
Yeah, solar direct.
Oh really?
Yeah, when the volts drop down, it automatically switches to the grid. That's what we do for koi fish and stuff, But the cool thing is it's variable speed by the sun, so you have high RPMs all day long for free. So you have less chemicals and healthier water environment for the swimming pool or the spa or whatever you're in, or whatever you're building. So it's definitely the best filter pump you should put in play.
So what about your heater?
Yeah. Let me give you this, because what also is good about it is it also gives you a 30% tax credit on your labor and your install. So you sell the package you have now, the pump, the AC pump, and the filter, but you add mine next to it and the panels, you give them a 30% tax credit on the whole package. So it gets pretty attractive on your world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Touch this water a smidge. Careful.
Wow.
Yeah, that's on 4 solar panels. So here's the BTUs. And normally a normal pool uses like a 40 or an 80, does 20 gallons a minute at 10 degrees, so you let that build for a little while. If you cover your pools, especially out here, you'll retain some heat and it'll build pretty well. Those are the bullet points on the heater.
So,
yeah, 40 BTU would be 2 of these.
okay, so how long,
this will last 25 years and last 100.
How long to heat up a pool on it?
It'll probably take a day. It all depends what size. I have a calculator online that does it all for you, But I normally use the 40, and it's really rare that I ever go to the 80. Because it's so fast, within a day and a half, one full day, it's like, geez, you don't need to spend, the big bucks if you can at least cover your pool right, and the heat's going to bump up. And what it can generate during the day is going to be more than 6 degrees every day for free, so you're never going to drop down too far.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Do you sell many in Phoenix market?
Yeah. She's from Phoenix, and we do all the home shows. Can I take a shot? You have a card?
Sure. I don't.
Yeah, no worries. So you're in the Phoenix area yourself?
Yeah.
Do you just do new builds or rebuilds or?
Construction, yeah.
New only? That's cool. What area in Phoenix?
Mesa.
Busy? You all booked up?
Yeah, real busy. So.
Anybody drop out saying, screw it, I don't have the money no more?
Not really.
Not too much?
Slowed down a little bit as far as,
But you're still booked for the next year?
We have, we're always selling, but
yeah. So is this something you could call the customer and say, hey, I was at the pool show, and Michael does all the home shows, he sells the solar pumps for 15 years. You guys want to consider that? Because it's going to be probably like another 10 grand, but if you want me to add that to it, it'll save you about $100 a month, $80 a month. Do you want to add that? And you know what? A lot of people are going to say, yeah, please add that. Because you're also going to get a 30% tax credit. So have you called them back up, or could you, and re-pitch them on some adjustments?
Yeah, I'm sure I could.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Good. So you guys have a website. I want to research this some more, but
yeah, call me too, and videos are on there. The heater, I got the bullet points. We're doing more heaters. I invented it 3 years ago, and I'm finally did a couple shows now, so it's getting more out there.
What altogether? What's the package if I wanted a heater and a pump?
Well, what size water?
Maybe 10 to 15,000 gallons.
Yeah, I would probably do the 40, and if they're a high-end customer and they have the room, well, this is the thing you got to understand. On the heater, you're going to have 16 panels or maybe 32 panels, right? They don't always have to heat the water with those panels. You can let them know that, hey, you can also send that energy to your car, to the house. So, when you buy this heater, not only are you going to be heating the pool, but this is not a thermal water heater you have on the roof and just taking space. This is PV on there. That's real power that can charge your car and give you 100 miles a day for free, right? So you got to let them know that's there, also there for them. So that's why when they say 16 panels of 32, you do the square footage. You go, well, if we did a thermal water heater, it's almost about the same size. But now you're putting PV there that you're going to be able to use that energy, keep your bill down to zero, or add more panels, whatever that customer is looking for to make sense to them. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. It just depends how you sell it.
How much does that cost?
This 40 is 20 grand, and after the federal tax credits, around 14 grand. The next one is around 40 grand, but after tax credits, around 30 grand. But it works in December. It just heats water all the time, every day.
Yeah.
But you definitely have to have it covered. I mean, I was out here walking at night, and Jesus, you're going to lose all your heat, and it's
cold.
Yeah, and it gets like that in Phoenix too. So anybody that wants to do this and be swimming at 85, 90 degrees right now, which no other pool out there is like that. But if the sun's hitting it and this heater's cooking the juice, if you have it covered, you're swimming.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for showing me.
I appreciate it. How are you?
Hey.
In the business? Pool building, service?
Yeah. What about this? It's like a solar heat or something?
Yeah, it's a heater. It's a nanoparticle heater. Very hot. It's a nanoparticle, so electron from solar or AC goes into the heater, heats the water.
How much you need to have those panels?
This is 4 solar panels.
4 solar panels?
For a spa, for a small pool.
Oh, what about
swimming pool, 16 to 32.
That's what it is.
Yeah, solar panels. But this will last 25 years, over 100.
And how much that system costs?
This one's about $10,000, $7,000 after tax credit. And then like a swimming pool will be around 20 to 40 grand. Somewhere depends on the size, and that's around 13 to 30,000 after tax credit.
With the panels?
Oh yeah, the whole kit.
With everything?
Yeah. but they can use that power for their car, their home. Yeah. They can use that solar power for their whole house if they wanted to. They don't always have to heat the pool.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Grab the pump one too if you want. That's a good one to have, sir. Yeah, grab that one. At least you'll know about. This is a DC motor that pumps for free.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
So how much panels you need to have?
3.
3 panels?
This is on 2 right now.
Oh, that's on 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Thank you.
You're welcome. How are you?
Good, how are you?
You in the business? Service?
Yes,
building?
No, distribution.
Nice. What do you guys distribute?
Everything. We're Pool Corp. I work for Pool Corp, so.
Beautiful, beautiful. You guys seen the new heater and the new pump?
I have not.
Excellent. This is a DC motor. The DC pump runs directly off the solar panels. This is 2 solar panels right now, 80 volts. We can put our motor on any wet end. You guys should be carrying the DC motor if they want to put it on the Pentair, Hayward, whatever they want to do. And then it comes with 3 solar panels. You put those panels anywhere on your property, and this motor runs for free. It saves customers about $100 a month.
What's the lead time on one of those bad boys?
Oh, I got them in stock. That's why I manufacture the motors myself. These are the bullet points you want to know and understand. You can QR code it. Some great videos to grab and absorb, you know.
Heck yeah.
And then check out the heater.
How does the heater work?
Yeah. This is our new Nano heater. You can put your hand in here, feel it's really nice and warm, about 125, 135 degrees. Yeah. So that's running on 4 solar panels. So when the sun comes out, hits the panels, the electrons go into the heater, and there's nanoparticles in that heater that vibrate. It makes 170 degrees. And the thermal water heater in there absorbs that heat and sends it out the pipe.
So this setup would need.
That setup here is, well, oh, you're talking about the heater? Yeah. That's correct. And that would handle a small pool for the heater. You'd probably need 2 of those for a swimming pool.
How much is that?
That's $10,000, $7,000 after tax credit.
Okay.
A swimming pool will be more like around $20,000, about $14,000 after tax credit.
So in the
But that'll last 100 years heating water. Sorry.
So in the winter in Salt Lake, how are the panels with snow?
Well, you put them on the angle like everybody does there, and it kind of goes down. Sometimes they have little heaters underneath them that also melt them down.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's different ways you can put it. That's a great flyer there, sir. I just grab and fold up. Great bullet points. I don't think you're going to be able to read the bullet points off the back of it without photo. This is the bullet points you want to read, though. That's all the magic. And you got the pump one, right? You guys together?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll give you the pool one.
The heater?
Yeah, grab the heater one, sir, yeah. We'll grab you the pool one. I'm sorry, sir?
Is it already all set up in Pool Corp?
No, we're trying to,
work, okay.
ring the doorbells, I have my buddies that have products in there and stuff, so yeah, we're here.
Just talk to that guy. That's the guy right there.
I don't know which guy right here.
Andy. He's the guy next to Redhead.
Redhead? Oh, yeah.
That's he's in charge of the whole.
The black shirt guy?
Yeah, Pool Corp. Yeah.
Oh, good. Is he strolling?
Huh?
Is that your buddy?
No.
Yeah.
Are you Pool Corp?
I am Pool Corp. I just didn't come with him.
Oh yeah, we'll go grab him. He's walking away.
That's a bell.
Can you go grab him for me?
Yeah.
Brad.
He's in charge
Thank you, sir.
of the like Cali and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. SCP and.
Oh, Rev. See if he brings them back. Oh, thank you. What do you do yourself?
I do pools.
You do build them?
Yeah, build them.
Where at?
SoCal, but I used to have a solar system too, and I think I looked into a product for Hawaii.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people using DC pumps.
Yeah, we just shipped 2 of them in Hawaii.
It hasn't really taken off here.
That's just lack of knowledge, that's all.
Yeah, I think lack of knowledge, and also I'm looking at doing maybe some stuff off-grid.
Right.
So this.
Yeah, even on grid, you want to take these pools off the grid because they're costing $100. But we're also doing a lot of koi fish ponds. So I have that now that switches automatically to nighttime. So when the volts drop on the solar panels, it automatically switches for grid. So the koi just love it. Yeah.
And then you have not battery backup, right?
No. It runs off the grid.
Technically you could run off batteries?
Yeah, it can, but it's a waste. You have to have such a big battery to run them, but you can. The answer is yes, but it's not worth it. Just suck off the grid, off of the converter. Can I take a picture of your badge? Do you have a card yourself?
No.
Cool.
And then how much is the pump?
$1,600. Our whole kit is $36.99. That's the pricing there.
Okay.
This whole pricing model is not in effect yet. We just got to sell 2,000 motors and then I'll initiate it. This is the other good bullet point.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty familiar with the bullet point.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Because I understand how it works. And it's,
yeah, exactly.
It just, like you said, lack of knowledge. And
yeah, well, it's a half, one, that's the one, then we go to a 2, 3.5.
But it's not variable?
Variable speed by the sun. Yep.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, exactly what your pool's looking for in that particular day. Yeah. Sell a couple and you'll see, once you have them installed, you're going to say, wow, what an experience.
No, I think it's a great product.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your time. How are you, sir? You guys in the pool biz? Solar pump, pumping the water, heating the water for free off the sun.
Really?
Yeah. What do you do yourself? Are you a builder?
No.
What do you guys do?
We have 6 retail stores, service and repair.
Yeah, we were walking by the best product here, man. Where are you going? This is what you want in your store. This is a DC motor. It's our sun ray pump. Runs free off the sun. That's 2 solar panels. You add a third one, you got our whole complete kit. That's our new heater as well, but we go at the 0.5 horsepower, 1 and 2 horsepower for your store. Any customer that walks in that says, hey, I want my swimming pool off the grid. I'm sick of this utility bill. Yeah. You can say, we have the sun ray pumps here, ma'am. Couple panels anywhere on your prop. You can go ahead and take that pool right off the grid. Comes with a 100-foot cable. You can lay the panels flat on the ground if you need to. It's really easy. So it's the best product. You're going to find a lot of people are a little frustrated by that utility bill now. Yeah. I'm getting calls from Kentucky, all over the place.
And I think the panels are?
No, they're 40 inches wide. All solar panels are 40 inches wide. Oh, okay. And they can be 6 foot, 6'5". They can be different heights by the different volts there. Okay. But you can see they run cool, move a lot of water.
What's the gallons per minute on this?
Well, they'll max out a wet end, but after plumbing and everything, it's 80, 90. 80 or 90. Yeah. It'll max out whatever the plumbing's going to do.
Typical square flange.
I made this motor, best double sealed it, best bearings from Japan in it, stainless steel shaft, square flange. It'll go on any wet end. So if they have a Pente or a Hayward, you can say, oh, you can put the DC motor on the wet end. Okay. Yep. And then here's our pricing. You have distributor pricing. There's 1, 2 here.
You sell through Carecraft?
No, not yet. They haven't walked by, and I don't know. Oh, do you want one too, ma'am?
No, I just want your card.
Oh, thank you. Let me show you the heater, which is more astonishing. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Put your fingers in there. Careful, it's hot. So this runs on 4 solar panels. So it's the same thing. This is our new Nano heater. This is our new Nano heater, and it heats water free off the sun. So that's our 20K right here. This is 10 grand, $6,000, $7,000 after tax credit. Now,
where does that go?
That goes right by the pool equipment.
Okay.
There's a shell over it, so it looks a little more handsome. Okay. But other than that, that goes by the pool equipment. You plumb it in right after your filter or before your heater. And then the solar panels go anywhere on your property again, as long as it gets good sun. But it's also a hybrid, so it works at night as well on the grid. Yeah. So now they can pump their water for free and heat their water for free. And it works to the T.
So what about the ambient air temperature? Does that affect?
Well, you want to cover those pools.
Yeah.
No, this can run at minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So
what's the heat rise with that?
10 degrees.
10 degrees?
Coming in, coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, so it builds up on a pool.
Yeah.
A little more superior than a thermal water heater deal.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you stopped. I'm glad I grabbed you.
Yeah.
You have a card? You have a card, ma'am? I can do the badges, but I always like the card, you know? Thanks, Mark.
It's my card.
Oh, good. Thank you,
But where my email is bobby.howard@poolworks.com. He's mark.howard@poolworks.com.
Okay, cool. Oh,
here.
I was going to say, you going to take it back? What area are you guys in?
Phoenix.
Oh, nice. Nice. How many stores do you have there?
6.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty good.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm doing the home show in Arizona.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I've done. That's going to be January at the convention, the fairgrounds.
Fairgrounds? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be there. But I could stop by. Well, are you guys at a store you guys go to, or you guys go to all of them? them.
Well, in January, we're moving into we bought a building that we're moving into.
The
Sweet.
service and repair.
Yeah, call us. We're working out of one of the stores now.
Yeah.
So we're moving everything out of there into our building, and that's right about the time we made the end.
When do you start getting traffic into those stores?
In March.
March?
Yeah.
So if we had something
we're
like that
open
running in
all
the
year
store,
long.
everybody would go, is that running off the sun? Oh my God. I mean, people would be going,
Yeah, that's a good display.
yeah. That's on 80 volts, you know, that's 2 solar panels outside. You know, so people can see. I don't know if you have a facility that has demonstration like that or anything like that. You can do it indoors too. Yeah, like I'm doing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Put it in one of our favorites.
No, Phoenix needs it. I try to do the home shows. Everybody loves it. I've sold probably, I don't know, 700 pools in Phoenix, somewhere in there. Maybe a little less than that. But everybody loves them. I have 0 returns. I have a video, when you watch my video on my flyer, or have you been to the new product section yet?
Yeah.
Well, you'll see the gentleman that says, my pool's off the grid. That's in Phoenix too. So I have a lot of customers that are pretty excited, you know?
Yeah, Phoenix is perfect.
Yeah. Well, you guys have 6 stores. That's a good area. What territory is that, if you don't mind me?
We're all over. We
all
have
kind of
one in
corners?
We have Glendale, Phoenix, Scottsdale, two
sweet.
in Gilbert, and one in Chandler.
Yeah, because I want to try to get out of doing the home shows and get out of it. I'm trying to do my pricing model.
Yeah.
So, you know, I need to move 1,000 motors, maybe 2,000 to be comfortable just to say I'm done and I'm going to let you guys do it.
Yeah.
So I need to get there. But I'm almost 100% confident that you guys could probably do 1,000 a year.
I mean, Arizona's a good place to have it.
Right.
Well, they got to see it though.
Yeah.
You know, they could say solar. They go, oh, sure, you know. Come on. That's why I heated the water. That's why I have it running. It's like, hey, it works here, guys.
Yeah.
But if it was at your store, it was from you guys, you know, they're going to say, oh, I believe it. Let me try it. And then it builds from there on social media.
Yeah. Word of mouth is the way it goes.
That's hard.
It'd be nice to see, to have what do you call it when somebody tells you it works?
Oh,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, your neighbor. Yeah. Well, that's why I did the video and all that kind of stuff with my Phoenix customers, and they're kind of talking for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been doing that. But even get the customer to do a good video is hard to get. A good testimonial is hard.
Yeah.
Everybody, oh, it works great, thanks, you know?
My pool's hot. See you later.
That's why I was excited by the one. You'll see it. What I mean, you go, oh, wow, that was really good, you know? Because he's so excited and he's selling, you know.
Enthused.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad I stopped you,
Yeah,
especially in
thank
Phoenix.
you.
That's my heart where it's at, because it's like a special place on planet Earth. She's from Phoenix.
Oh, is
That's
she?
Melissa. She'll stop by and say hi.
Where are you guys at in Phoenix?
We're all over.
All over? Okay.
Yeah, we're in Phoenix,
He's
Glendale.
got my card.
Yeah. Where in Phoenix are you?
I'm actually in Peoria right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's by our Deer Valley store.
Yeah, our closest store to that would be 67th in Deer Valley.
How many miles away is that? How many miles is
I
that?
don't know where in Peoria.
Oh, really? Okay.
We're-
All right.
Oh, yeah. We're on like Lone Mountain area.
Oh, yeah, it's right,
Yeah.
right there.
Estancia.
Yeah.
Way out there.
Yeah,
So
way
everything's like 45 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have a Safeway and then I have a gas station.
But she's been doing the home shows. She's been doing really well with me. She showed up here.
Made the trip.
Yeah, she drove.
Better late than
Yeah.
never, you know?
Yeah. That'll be cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Nice
Good
to meet you guys.
show.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Yes, ma'am.
Hey guys.
Yeah. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Great, great, great. This is a solar pump, DC direct. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you do that? Cool. You guys have a store or distributor?
Yeah, sure.
Where location?
Montreal.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we have a few customers that bought in Canada. I have a great video from customers in Canada.
Okay.
They're right in the beautiful trees and everything. It's all green on the lake, and they're in their pool, solar powered.
Snow?
Huh?
No snow?
No, it was all green and beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how can you get a 100-watt solar panel to pump that much water?
No. We ship it with 375s. So it comes with three 375 watt panels right now.
Okay.
By the end of this year, it'll probably be all 400s.
Okay, so you have 1,200.
Yeah. Well, I get whatever I can. I used to get 250 watts. Now, the only thing I can get now are 375s. Like I said, by this summertime, I'll probably only be able to buy 400 watt panels.
Okay, and let me ask you, why do you have brushes on your DC motor?
They're a better way to go. I've been doing it for 15 years. The controllers are like putting a computer outside your house. Those things fry out within about 2-3 years, most of them. So I've had more problems with a brushless motor, the motor themselves as well. But on top of that, those controllers just burn out. They always have. They get too hot, they get too cold. After it compresses and does that a few times, they're just toast.
And how long does the brushes last in the motor?
We say check them every year. So typically you change them. We ship it with 4 sets. But we say check it every year. And typically you can put a new set in there. But by the time that goes out in 5-6 years, you buy a new motor for $500. A brush type motor handles variable speed by the sun. So different voltages on the panel, brushes handle the flow rate. RPMs are better and stronger. It starts earlier, ends later. And the RPMs are higher than a brushless motor with a controller.
And what's your amperage reading on the motor right now?
10 amps.
It's on fine.
Yeah.
How many GPM you have?
Well, I'll max out the wet end. You know, those will go up to, you can go up to 4,000 RPMs on those things. But we keep it around 35 is what it ends up doing. So it kind of maxes out the wet end. And once you go through your plumbing and your filter, you can always push so much. So around 80, 90.
Now you don't have filter. When you have filter, you have more restrictions.
Oh yeah, we have thousands of swimming pools and 0 returns. So it pushes through filters all day long. We recommend a cartridge filter like everybody should have.
And the cartridge filter, you have more pressure. I think.
No. DE, you have the most pressure.
Okay.
Right? Sand is only like 50 microns, so the micron level of sand and the pressure is not even worth it. So the cartridge is the best.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's our new heater too.
And you run 90 volt DC?
Yeah, well, normally it goes, after you put both panels, that's more like 110, 115 volt ends up being. When you get them the 3 panels at 400 watts, 375ers.
Okay, on 100 watts.
Yeah, we normally did 250 watts, but we can't buy them any longer, So normally it'd be 250 watts.
What is the setup of the solar panel?
$36.99. The whole. There is no battery. It's 36.
No battery?
No, zero. Never need. Yeah, it's variable speed by the sun. No battery needed.
And during the night, it doesn't work.
Well, it can. That's how I'm doing it now. We do that for koi fish. It runs at night. So when the sun goes down, it automatically turns on and runs at night. There's no loss of flow. Okay. But a pool doesn't need that. A pool doesn't need to run at night. Zero. And if it needs to do it for freezing, then yeah, you can do what we do with the inverters.
And how much is the
$1,600.
$1,600.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Can I get a picture? You have a business card?
Not with me.
Not with you? Oh yeah, please. Yes, sir. Oh. Thank you. Did you see the heater?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you see the heater over here?
No.
Yes. Check out this heater.
Yeah, we need to be here.
Yeah, it's electric. So put your hand in there.
Okay.
So that's our new Nano heater. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Rock and roll. Let me come over here. It's our new Nano heater. This is running on 4 solar panels right now. And it was about 150 degrees this morning. But this is typically what you'll do for a spa, a small pool. And this is 20,000 BTU. And this is about 10 grand, 6,000 after tax credit. So what it is, it's a nanoparticle and a thermal water heater in here. A nanoparticle, when it vibrates, it makes 170 degrees. So it can be a DC electron or an AC electron. As long as it comes into the heater and it'll vibrate the nanoparticle, it'll make 170 degrees of temperature. The thermal water heater in here grabs that heat and sends it out to PVC. This will last, it comes with a 25-year warranty and it'll last 100 years. There's no moving parts in here. It's just nanoparticles vibrating inside.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You're welcome, gentlemen.
I don't know, electric heaters aren't allowed in pools now, but
this runs off PV, solar, and you can do the inverters. I don't know what you mean by electric heaters off pools. Not allowed. I mean, a heat pumped electric heater. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean by
electric element heaters?
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe that.
Maybe that's
I think you're right. I don't know if there is a law against that. I've never heard of it. Really? It might be. I really don't know.
It's in the pool code.
You might be right. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, this can, right? This is not electric rod.
natural gas power.
Yeah, yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, this is the heater right here.
We were at the Costco.
But yeah, you might. I'm gonna look that up. The electric rods, like a spa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't allow that in pools.
Yeah, I
It
don't
actually
know.
was on my
Wow,
contractor's.
shit. I gotta look at that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but they're gonna have to start doing this.
Right here.
They're going to. And it's-
I didn't know that was not allowed, dude.
You're ahead of the game.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Ahead of the game.
I gotta find that code or whatever.
Ahead of
Here,
the
let me
game.
take a picture.
I'm telling you.
It was in the book or whatever when you took your license?
Yeah.
Really? Huh. I had no clue on that one. How are you?
Stopping by to say hi.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good to see you. How's it going?
Good, good, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, it's going good.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking to people, and they don't never heard of the heater before, and then the pumps are still shock and awe, kind of deal.
Yeah. Have any of the other Bradford guys been by to see you? Okay, I'm gonna go find them and have them stop by.
The who guys?
From Bradford Aquatics.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, we're kind of back.
Let me take a shot of your badge too.
Yeah.
They're cruising by.
Well, you're kind of back.
Yeah, I know. Hard to find.
You gotta eventually find it.
It's a weird snake over here, huh?
Yeah, and it's not very logical. It's not like rows,
It's not, huh?
Snake around.
Yeah, I don't think it was in the map when I got the booth.
Yeah.
Like that whole little thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna find them and have
Thank you.
swing by because they're some of them are from back east.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Thank you.
Hopefully my signs get people,
I'll find you.
Thank you. Hello. How are you? Good, good. You guys have a store?
It's
The heater?
a heater.
Yeah, and a pump. DC powered, solar panels.
Es una bomba con calefacción.
Runs on solar. Yeah?
Solar.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Right here? It's a DC motor and pump. So it runs on 3 solar panels. Solar panels? It runs the motor.
Ah, la bomba se mueve con
Free. No electricity. All the sun. Pumps the water.
Y la bomba es plástica.
plastic.
Oh, this is a waterway wet end, and this is our motor, DC.
Okay.
Se puede poner a cualquier bomba o tiene que ser con esa bomba.
Es que es la,
Ah, es todo.
es el sistema.
You guys have store? You guys sell?
Nosotros
What area?
Colombia.
Colombia, yeah? Yeah, can I take a picture of your badge?
Sure.
You have a card? Business card? That'd be better for business card too. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good. You have pool store?
¿Qué tiene
Sí.
información?
Yeah.
We have one.
Brochure?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. And then let me grab you the heater.
Okay.
The heater, yeah?
¿Qué tiene?
Y el calentador.
Yes. Thank you. There you go.
Muy caliente.
Oh, mucho hot, yeah. It could work for showers, domestic heating too. So if you need to do heating for home, the water, shower,
Puede calentar para la casa
you
también.
can do that too.
How much?
10,000,
$10,000. With all the system.
the heater. That,
Only the heater.
Yeah, heater, yeah. The pump is, the pricing in there is $3,600. Delivered to Florida, freight forwarder. Then freight forwarder, like tropical shipping, you take them to Florida.
Okay.
You do that now, right? You already ship.
Always.
Yeah.
Miami, Colombia.
Yeah. So Colombia, pump the water for free. For pools, water features, ponds, other needs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. How you guys doing?
How are you doing?
You guys want to?
You guys figured it out?
Yeah, just taking a look. Thanks.
All right, thank you. You guys see the pumps?
Yeah, that's impressive, man. It's running some water. That's,
Yeah. What do you guys do?
pool builders.
Oh, nice.
We build small.
Oh, beautiful. Did you grab a flyer on the pumps?
I don't think so.
Let me grab you one. I know, I think you're right. Totally. Yeah, great bullet points on there, and just give me a ring.
What's the duration of the panel? What's the life expectancy on the panel?
Oh, 50 years, probably longer than the pool that you're making.
just kind of kicking it around right now.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, thank you. Well, it's definitely the smartest way to filter your water and heat your water. You can sell what you sell now, and as a package, add this add-on, because now you got a 30% tax credit for your install when you add the heater or the pump, right? So always you can say, whoa, hold on a second, what? Yeah. So adding that to it, so you have check valves on the AC pump and the DC pump, and that's your main filter.
Right.
And then if you want to do a heater, you do a heater. But the main thing is, and now you have a sustainable package that you just added to it. You didn't take away the AC, that whole deal, if you want to sell it that way still.
Yeah. I like the name.
Thank you, sir.
Clever.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Good, good.
So there's the pool and the heater, right? The two different things?
Yeah, we have the pump, the green motor, that's the DC motor, that pumps the water. And then we have the heater, which is our Nano heater. It's a Nano technology.
What do you mean by Nano?
There's a polymer material in here. It has millions of nanoparticles inside the heater. So when a DC solar electron comes into the heater, or an AC electron from the grid goes into the heater, it vibrates the nanoparticle. When that nanoparticle vibrates, it makes 170 degrees. So there's a thermal water heater in here grabbing all that heat from the electrons vibrating the nanoparticles, and it goes into the PVC into the water.
Okay. So for a package that would be for the solar water heater, that's kind of like this.
Well, this one right here, we got a 20K running right now. That water was 151 degrees when it was covered, right? So at 104 or whatever you're trying to do, 104 for a spa, that's simple for our 20K. A pool, we might hit that 40 or 80K. As long as you cover that swimming pool, this will probably be all you need for a basic pool or a big pool.
Okay, so that's in the $10,000 to $20,000.
Yeah, after tax credit. Yeah.
And how many?
No, that's more like 18 to 30,000.
Is this the number of PV panels?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I see.
Now it's about the same square footage as a thermal water heater.
Yeah. Okay.
But now you have PV up there taking all that beautiful space. That's some water panels.
Right.
Now you can send it to your car, you can send that energy wherever else you don't want to heat.
I got you.
It's a smarter way to go, to spend your money and use your valuable heat space. Or solar space, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
So, okay.
Do you have a card, sir? What do you guys do yourself?
So we make it's a solar, basically it's a solar pool cover.
Oh, really?
That is designed to heat the pool water. So it's for spas and small pools.
How do you heat it?
So with the sunlight that hits the top of the cover, so it basically brings the heat around to the bottom of the cover and then radiates it down into the water. But it's a full thermal cover with like 2 or 3 inches of insulation. So all the heat that comes in stays in. It's got its own
Well, that's what I need for this heater. Without your cover or cover like that, this heater sucks. Because you got to protect that heat, you know?
Well,
you spend so much energy, now it's gone. Like right here, that just disappears.
What I'm thinking of is like if somebody has one of our covers and they want to do you could do a complete off-grid, like our cover is a little bit cheaper than all these solar panels. So with that solar pump and our heater, you could have a completely off-grid.
I'd love to sell your heater. I don't need to sell mine. I mean, if yours is a better, nice way. I manufacture motors and I invent a heater. You know, that's what I did. So. But
or we could,
covers are very important because I always promote
that
them.
with your with your cover, or you could sell our solar cover.
Yeah, as long as it works and it's cool and it's this, that, and the other.
You're over in the new area, right?
Yeah.
I think I got your card, but let me grab this.
Oh, good.
Here. Yeah.
No, I'd be interested to take a peek at it for sure.
Yeah, where are you out of?
In Laguna Niguel, Orange County.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
California.
We're over in South Carolina. So,
good.
Good. All right. Well, sounds good.
Thanks,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're talking about solar pump.
Yeah, solar pump and solar heating. About 130 degrees right here, free off the sun, 4 panels. That's 2 solar panels right there, 80 volts. So all your pools can be free off the sun, customer saving $60, $100 a month. You guys in the business? Store or service?
We build.
You build. Great.
I got people looking all the time for solar, but so far there hasn't been one out there worth selling.
So you never Googled solar pump? Because then you'd find me.
Solar panel. Solar
you haven't looked that hard.
Solar heaters.
Oh, yes, sir. This is the real solar heater right here. This is a nanoparticle heater that nobody's heard about in the store, in the shop. So that's not a surprise.
Is that what it looks like on site?
No, that's naked without a cover. Yeah.
And what's it take to run it?
Solar panels or the grid. Either or.
Cost?
That one's 10 grand. After tax credits, around 7,000. The swimming pool might be more around 12,000. I mean 20,000, about 14,000 after tax credit, somewhere in that neighborhood. But now it does, you know, the flow rate and the gallons that you need. Let me grab you some flyers you can stick in their bag. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Let me grab you the heater. Here you go. Do you guys have a card by any chance?
I do.
Oh, beautiful. It's always better than the badge. Where you guys?
Who's gonna win?
Oh, bam!
Baby.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Hey guys, how are you? Good, good. You guys have a store or anything? You do? Good. Yeah, grab the heater information right there. Yeah, it's our new heater. Runs off the sun. That's 4 solar panels. A nano heater, nano technology. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah. So that runs on 4 solar panels. That could be for domestic heating or for a spa, pool, whatever you need. And this is our solar pump. This is running on 2 solar panels. So all the swimming pools can filter for free off the sun. Where's your guys' store located? Riverside? Perfect. Let me grab you the pump information, sir.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, that's kind of hard.
Thank you. Here's our pump information, a lot of great bullet points on the back.
Okay.
And our pricing and whatnot.
Okay, cool.
But now all your customers that can call and go, hey, I'm sick of my utility bill. Pump filtering the water. Now you have high RPMs all day for free. So your water quality is better, less chemicals. So once people see it, they go, oh, I want that. You know, give that to me, you know. And then you guys just put 3 solar panels up. You can plumb that right next to the AC pump. Leave it there, you know, don't take it away.
Yeah.
Plumb it right next to it. All of a sudden, boom, their bill is 0.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the price point for like MSRP for like?
Right now, that's our pricing model right here, and the next page right here. This is not enacted yet. You have distributor pricing until we sell 2,000 pumps, 2,000 motors, and then we'll initiate this. So right now, the industry is not there yet.
Okay.
So this is the pricing for it, but we'll wait till, you know, we get to, maybe you sell a couple of hundred, somebody else. All of a sudden I get to 2,000, then I'll get away and let you guys handle it.
Oh, okay.
But there's a transition stage. It might take a year or 2, who knows. But right now you get distributor pricing cost. So it's $36.99 for the 1 horsepower complete kit.
Okay,
that's the pump. It's the pump, the panels, cables, everything. The heater pricing's on here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, this heater is like 10 grand and 7,000 after tax credit.
Oh, okay.
A swimming pool might do a 40K as long as it has a pool cover, and that'll be more like around 20 grand, 14. It all depends if they have a really big pool. You know, what do they need?
And then this is always heating, or you have
this lasts 100 years. There's no moving parts.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's heating when the sun's out hitting the panels, but it could also work on the grid if you want to suck off the grid and pay the electricity money. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, well, customers will love the pump for sure. They're going to say, oh, save me money. Thank you, please, you know. For sure.
And you said the 1 horsepower is like
complete kit, $36.90. That's your cost. Yeah, that's delivered. Okay. So since you're so close, about $400, $350 can go off that price.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm in Orange County, Laguna Niguel, you know, and the solar panels ship from Simi Valley. So we'll get the right cost for that. So we'll make that number look a little more attractive.
Okay. Yeah. No, but I'll get it just because some customers do ask like about above ground pool heaters, something like that.
Say that again?
Then, like above ground pools, like to heat above ground pools.
This will probably be all you need on that. But it's still expensive for some above ground customer, you know.
Yeah.
But you never know. They want to. But the cool thing is they have solar panels now, right? They'll get 8 solar panels. They don't have to heat their pool, right? If they want to take the 8 solar panels and get an inverter and use it for their car, electric car or whatever, they can. So those PV panels just don't have to heat pool only. They can use that energy for other stuff. So that's one way to sell it,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but they got to buy an inverter, which could be like $3,000 or something like that. But they're out there. You can find a brand that they want. But then they can plug it right in to run their refrigerators and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And the pumps run great, so customers will get that quick. Because they see the return on investment the first month. They go, oh my God, $60 less or $100 less,
Yeah. And then how does it plug into like a time clock?
The sun's your timer. Turns on free when the sun comes up, turns on, turns off when the sun goes down.
Just let it do its thing?
Let it run, yeah, it runs great in the clouds too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like we gotta get sunburn in the clouds, we get sunscreen during the day, then the solar panels work too.
Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. That's really good. Cool. Yeah, I'll look into it. That's really cool. Read about it and go from there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yes, sir. Did you feel it? Ooh, how long? You keep it in there?
That's really hot.
Yeah, it has a thermostat too. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. How are you, sir? You have a pool store? Or are you a builder? Builder? Excellent. That's a new heater for the marketplace. That's a Nano heater. You can feel the water right here. It's nice 120 degrees. That's free off the sun. 4 solar panels. That's our pump. That runs on 2 solar panels. Our kit comes with 3 though for an average swimming pool. That's $3,600 delivered to the house. ROI is about 2.5 years. Our heater ROI is about 3 to 4 years. That's a nanoparticle heater. Electron goes into the heater from the solar or the grid, heats the water up. The thermal water heater soaks up that heat, puts it in the pool.
Give me some wood.
Yes, sir.
What's really the maximum amount of water you're looking at turning?
We have a 3.5 horsepower pump, so we're going to do whatever you got going on. This is the 1 horsepower right now.
No, but I mean, what as far as what the system can handle, like.
What do you mean? As far as the heater or the pump?
The heater.
Okay, what is the question of the heater?
So if you got, say, 20.
Let me grab the flyer of the heater.
All right. Most of our pools,
this
25, 30,000 gallons.
Yeah, it might be our 40K, and that's 16 panels. It's about 20 grand and about 14,000. If you really want to go a little bit bigger, as long as you have the full cover, that'd be 32 panels, and that'd be about 40 grand, but about 27 after tax credit.
Okay. And we're in Minnesota, so
you got to cover that pool, man.
Yeah, all of them are covered.
Yeah, you have to.
We have automatic covers now.
Oh, beautiful. Then that heater will work great. Even right now, the sun's going to hit with a nice, cloudy day or clear day. That heater's going to kick a lot of heat in that pool.
I mean, during the summer, with the auto covers, they don't even use the heater that much. They just hose it in.
This is the real heater to extend that season almost year-round. Yeah. That's why it's called the 4 seasons.
Yeah, if we can get it to April, November, that's a plus.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Cool. Yes, sir. Thank you. Can I take a shot? Yeah. Do you have a card? Okay, cool. Thank you, sir. How are you?
Walk me through your stuff. Pretty cool.
Oh, appreciate it. Are you a builder? Or? Oh, nice. So this is our DC motor. That's a 1 horsepower. That's on 80 volts, 2 solar panels. The kit comes with 3, so it's a little more flow than you're seeing now. That's $3,600 delivered to the location anywhere in our country. And then we have our heater, and that's 4 panels right now, doing about 130 degrees of heat. Wow. That little heater right there is good for a spa, a little pool. You put 2 of those together, and all of a sudden you got a nice, 10,000 gallon pool heater. You can add more to it.
Do you put them on a roof?
That stands by the pool equipment, but you put the PV panels by the roof.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, this all runs off solar, and it also runs on the grid as well.
That is so awesome.
Yeah. Let me grab you some flyers. Well, yeah, it's distributor pricing for everybody is what it is. This is the pricing model down the road. Right now, everybody has distributor pricing until we sell about 2,000 pumps.
Okay.
Great bullet points on there. So I'm just getting the numbers out there now. But you have distributor pricing anyhow?
I just built my own pool.
Oh, sweet. What pump did you use? It's a little variable. Yeah.
Hayward variable.
Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah, so this is variable speed by the sun. So what you do is you put this right next to it, common suction, and then both the return on mine and yours has a check valve. So you just let this thing rip every single day for free, and you turn yours on for nighttime or backup.
So awesome.
Yeah. And they're quiet, they're, you know.
So what's pump with heater?
Well, the heater's over here, let me grab that.
Heaters, I can see.
Oh, really? Excuse me. Well, this one right here is the 20K, and this one's about 10 grand, 7,000 after tax credit. Most pools with a nice cover will probably only need the 40 or 80K.
Yeah.
And those are going to...
Most pools we do have on it.
Yeah, it's going to be about 14 or 30 grand. But you also get a tax credit for your install, everything. So that's a really cool thing, man, about the pumps and the heaters.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you can get 30% tax credit on your install job.
That's cool.
Yeah, you're going to say, well, golly gee, I'll just throw these things in to get that tax credit.
Right. So what does it do?
Yeah, it's a nano heater.
Okay.
So a nanotechnology, and the nano heater is a really small little particle, right?
Yep.
Nano, it's a billion times smaller than you are. And what happens is an electron from the sun on the solar panel or electron from the grid, as long as that electron goes into the heater and hits a nanoparticle, that nanoparticle vibrates, it makes 170 degrees.
Wow.
And when that polymer material has millions of those nanoparticles, there's a thermal radiant heater in here, a thermal water heater, that grabs that heat from the polymer nanoparticle and sends the water through the PVC into the tub or your pool or wherever, or a water heater. Like hotels are using this heater to offset their broilers running.
Yeah.
Just keep the 5 tanks of 200 gallons up to 150 degrees. But this will last 100 years.
I have to leave my water running for like 15 minutes to get hot. I called and said I don't have any hot water, and they said just leave it running for a while.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's no moving parts in here, so this will last 100 years. There's nothing that'll go bad.
So you just have your solar panels on the roof.
Yeah.
And they're feeding that.
Yeah, and you can also have a grid tie. That price is the grid tie too. So everything on that pricing has the grid attachment.
And then how much electricity are you pulling?
Right now, about 2K. Right now. On solar, you don't care. Right now, we overkill it. Right now, this is running around 4 solar panels. That price comes with 8. So it's like double the power.
Yeah.
But when you're sending 10 gallons a minute on it, it's like 10 degrees. So every one that goes up, it's more flow rate. It's just still 10 degrees coming out from water coming in. But that builds up after 6 hours, 10 hours, a day, 2 days, whatever. Yeah. But the cool thing is, it has enough heat. Typically, when you have it covered, if it loses the heat 6 degrees a day, it keeps it going at night. 6 degrees at night, it should kick it up. Most pools lose maybe 4.
Where do you ship out of?
Laguna Niguel, Orange County, and Simi Valley, and Missouri.
Really cool. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you, sir. I got your badge, right? I took a shot? Yeah, thank you.
You're still installing the solar panels, right?
PV panels, yeah, solar panels.
What does that mean, PV?
The electric panels.
Oh, okay.
Instead of water panels.
Oh, yeah. But this is, So, but you're still installing them on a roof, right?
Or anywhere on your property. Down the hillside, anywhere. Hundreds of feet away.
We're running our, okay.
Yeah.
And, so this, do you retro, is it this, I mean, I watched your video over in the new
Oh, you did? That was for the pool pump.
Yeah, right, for the pool pump. But you have one of these over there too.
Yeah, but there's no video for that.
Yeah, I was like, what is this thing? But,
you put your hand on it?
Yeah, I did put my hand on it. But, so, for retrofitting, do you just retrofit the motor?
Yeah. And I make the motor. You mean retrofit the pump, is what you're saying?
No, I mean like if you have a existing pump, can you put that?
You put my motor on, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, so
I'm in a square flange, not some like weird China thing that's some special deal. They're out there, they're here. So it's a square flange. So the Pentair, Hayward, Jandy, a lot of them are all square flange. So the answer is yes, unless you got some funky pump, you know?
Yeah, and this will meet the California. I'm assuming California Energy Code, right?
Well, it doesn't run on the grid.
Right.
Yeah, it's variable speed by the sun. So
is that how you will get through it? Is the variable speed by the sun?
Well, but no, it's not attached to the grid. That's how you get through it.
But
there's no grid tie.
So there's no grid tie.
No grid tie.
So if you
can grid tie it if you want to.
It doesn't matter because even in the wintertime you're still getting.
Yeah, it runs great in the cloud.
Okay.
What your water's looking for in that cloudy day, it's circulating that RPM level.
Okay.
Just like we get sunburn in the clouds, it works great in the clouds.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's the way to go for filtering your water.
If you have a spot for the.
Yeah. Well, it comes with a 100-foot cable, so hopefully somewhere on your property, or you build a little deck or shed or something like there.
I saw the pictures of it over the.
Right. Yeah, I have a lot of customer pictures. Yeah.
Over the equipment area.
Yeah. You'll find the sun when you're saving $100 a month.
Yeah. I just feel like it's more than that. It's more than
Probably. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, some places aren't. Kentucky, they're still under there. You know.
We're in California. It's like.
Oh yeah, bananas.
It's PG&E where you have the variable rate. The more you use, the more expensive it is.
Yeah, I know.
So when you have a pool pump, it jumps you up to another rate. So now you're at like 47
Totally.
kilowatt.
And what the problem with that is everybody's slow pumping the water. Even this is a high RPM.
Yeah.
So now you're not trickling your water all day long trying to save money on the variables, trying to be good.
Right.
This lets it rip. That's the way the pools are engineered and made to circulate, not to sit there and trickle.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah.
Do you have a card?
I have one left.
You do? Well, you can keep it. Can I take a picture of it?
I have a whole box.
Can I take a picture of it?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
I have a whole box on my desk that I.
You did? She forgot her cards too.
Yeah, that I didn't grab. Okay, I have two.
Why are you going to throw me under the bus?
Right? Sorry.
My marketing guy said I need new cards before I go to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So he rushed them.
I know.
And there they are sitting on my desk.
Same over here. I rushed them.
Thank you.
Thank you. How are you, sir?
Happy to meet you.
How you doing?
Oh, great. Michael. Pleasure.
So what do you got going here?
Well, we got a pump, obviously, that's DC motor, and there's 1, 2, 3.5 motors.
Okay.
And they're all DC powered. It means direct DC. And they're also a hybrid, so when the sun goes down, and if you have koi fish, which typically we do, we turn them on at night. So when the volts drop, they automatically switch to the grid. Pools don't need that, but they're capable of it. That's why they're a hybrid pump. And our heater is a nanoparticle heater, new for the world, really. It's a nano heater. When you send an electron, AC or DC electron, to the nanoparticle, there's millions of them in there. They vibrate and make 170 degrees. The thermal water heater inside there soaks up that heat and sends it out.
That's way hot. So
yeah, that'll last 100 years too.
So like
no moving parts.
A 15,000 gallon pool.
Yeah.
What will that heat it to? Say.
Yeah. Say it's who?
Say the temperature of the water's.
You want it 95?
Yeah. Say it's 60 degrees. How long does it take to get from 60
to what?
To 95.
To 95? That might take about a day and a half, 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. And you'd probably use, how many gallons you say?
15.
15, you probably use the 40. You could jump to the 80 if you had the money and the customer had room for the 32 panels. Because you got to realize when you have this heater, not only can you swim you around, but now you don't have water panels on your roof. You have real power that you could send to your car, you can send to your home, you can add extra panels to it, to your power source. So that's going to do 20 to 40 gallons a minute at 10 degrees flow.
Okay.
And then that's going to be the price at the federal tax credit. It'll be about 14 to under 30.
So this one takes 16 panels.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of looking at.
Yeah, they're 40 inches wide.
40 inches wide.
And about 6 feet tall.
Do these ones have the microprocessors on them?
No, that's for AC.
That's to convert it to AC.
Yeah.
So
this is all
just
DC.
running DC.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
But this is also the hybrid AC/DC. So this is, for that money, you also get the AC connection, which is normally big bucks.
Because I'm probably.
Well, it is big bucks.
I've been looking at it because I'm building another building on the back of my house, and I just had them do the trusses because I can fit about 100 panels.
Right.
So I was just going to buy the panels.
Yeah.
Tap in. I'm not going to hook to the grid and deal with.
Yeah.
Energy. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, totally.
Guys, I'm just.
Yeah. Well, that's what's good about my pumps.
I'm doing my own thing.
And the heaters. You don't have to. There is no grid tie if you don't want it.
So the DC pump. Will this go off AC?
Yeah. Well, that's what the price is, AC and DC. Because when you get the tax credit, you might as well get the hybrid AC/DC, because you can get it without it, then it's cheaper. But when you get the tax credit, it just doesn't make any sense not including it in the package. You can plug it in or not plug it in, but at least you'll have it.
So this heater,
yeah, it was running right here.
That's the price of the heater.
After tax credit. It's 10 grand.
I'm not going to get any tax credits.
It's probably 10 grand.
I got so much loss carryover. I can't take it.
Right.
I mean, all the solar people keep saying, you're going to get 50,000 in it.
Right.
I said, I can't use it. I got so much fucking tax credit.
Yeah, so it'd be 10 grand.
Okay, for that heater.
Yeah. But even there, your ROI will be 3 years if you try to match the heat output or less.
Well, I don't even have a heater now.
I know, but if you try to run gas or some other thing, like a heat pump or something, then it'll be like a 3-year ROI. So no matter what, you're still going to get your money back if you try to match the heat output of this thing just running every day.
Because my wife is always bitching about we can't use our pool now.
Right. The reason why I invented this, the guy in Phoenix at the home show, he goes, I just want somebody to invent a fucking solution. So when he said that to me, I go, all right, well, fuck you, buddy. I'll do that.
Nice.
So I went there and made it, and now you got the big price, but it's the real deal. So I can't wait to see him maybe this year in January. It'd be great to see him. I think I remember what he looked like.
So,
but he said the same thing. His wife and everybody.
So what's the difference between the heaters? What's the?
Oh, this is a 20K, and this is our smaller one, which is this one is over at the new product section, that size. Okay. And this is a 20K. The 40K, and going forward, it's just doubling these. So this would be on top of that one to be the 40K, and then the 80K would be 4 of them, so it'd be that big, you know.
Okay.
So you start daisy chaining along in parallel. That's how you get the more gallons per minute.
So you think I'd have to be this one?
No, for your pool that we were talking about, I'd say the 40 or the 80.
Okay, so one of these two.
But you got to realize that, oh golly, that sounds like a lot, but all of a sudden I'm going to have all this PV power to do something else with it.
Because this comes with the panels too.
Yeah.
It's the panel and the heater.
And the AC connection, which is expensive too. So the hybrid.
Yeah, I'm sure. You're in Arizona.
No, I'm in Laguna Niguel, Orange County.
Orange County.
Yeah, she's in Arizona.
I'm down there all the time anyway. So.
Oh, good. Well, can I get a shot? What do you guys do here?
Well, I'm do the louvered patio.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm the distributor here in Nevada, but what I really do is I manufacture roller shades.
Oh,
that's my.
Oh,
got
cool.
that business,
Yeah, that's
so.
cool. The roller shades?
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids love that one in our house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys together?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's my main guy.
Oh, cool. I want to make sure I'm not ignoring you too much.
Yeah. She was talking to me as I'm going by, and I felt that water. I'm like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, what is that? It was 151 when I got here.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So I was at the Green Show, and all the hotel chains that have like 5 tanks of 200 gallons of water, they're saying, we want that. We don't want to run our boilers anymore. California's saying we can't run our gas in our hotels. And he goes, he loved this, that it can keep it, you know, because who cares if it takes 4 hours or 6 hours to take those tanks and bring them back to 150?
Yeah.
They don't care, because the 7 to 10 is when the water is used.
Yep.
After that, nobody's taking showers. Yeah.
They're going. Yeah, everybody goes do whatever they're doing. You got the random guy that drank too much the night before, and he got up at 1.
Totally. So yeah, it's finding its uses where I'm figuring it out, you know, because people are going, oh, I can use it for that.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then you have the DC pump.
Yeah.
You just got to buy a DC pump.
Yeah, the kit that you're looking at is the 1 horsepower, $36.99. That's shipping too, freight, shipping, and all that. Yeah. That's like $400 in that price to freight it.
If I go this one, that's already got 32 panels.
Yeah. You'd have to tell me more about your pool if you really need to go that big, but if you do, you do, you know.
Well, I mean, getting the panels, so I'm probably going to get with you, because I might try to see what
I can get you more panels, too.
That's where I'm heading.
Pallets of them, you know.
Yeah,
we got containers on the ocean, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So we can get you your 100. Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, so I'll probably call you and get some information on your panels and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, that was a good find.
Good. Thank you, sir.
Make my wife happy.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Then I'm in good shape.
Hi.
2 questions.
Yes, sir, please.
One, flow rate, what's the range?
Oh, we max out the wet ends. So once you put a filter and you PVC on it, they normally go to 80, 90, whatever your typical plumbing is.
Right.
But, you know, when between 10:30, 10 o'clock all the way to 2, you're doing 3,500 RPMs. And it all depends on what impeller you put on there too. We play around with 1 horsepower to 1.5 horses on the 1 horsepower.
Okay, so that's like, it is a variable speed motor.
Variable speed by the sun, right? The different, because the sun comes out of the solar panels, hit it, and they make different amps. So when the sun starts going by 10 o'clock, it makes all the perfect amps until like 3 or so.
And is this something sold through pool dealers only?
No, only direct right now. We have our pricing. I don't know if she gave it to you. This pricing is not in effect until we do 2,000 pumps a year. So until that happens, everybody has distributor pricing. Okay. Even customers.
Even customers. So our customers can buy the same
They
price?
can. Until somebody steps up.
Yeah, that's not a very good thing.
It is what it is. When you make it, when you have this out, and the industry doesn't want to take it on because they got their pressures, whatever the story is, I don't care. Then eventually it's going to switch. Maybe it'll switch this year. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
So how do we make any money if?
Well, you can make a lot of money. The install, you're going to make a lot of money. You're going to have the customers happy. But you know what else you get? What do? Do you guys build, or what are you guys doing?
Everything.
All right. Well, guess what you get? A 30% tax credit. So right now you don't have a 30% tax credit when you build something. You add this pump next to your AC pump that you're selling now, and you buy my pump with some solar panels, all of a sudden you got 30% tax credit on your installation of the filter, of the pump, and everything else. So all of a sudden you're going to say, whoa, hold on a second. Can I offer a 30% tax credit on my installation of my, the pool? Talk to your local tax guy.
The customer can still get it direct.
Well, they're not going to get it direct. People are busy. They want you.
Okay.
Yeah. If they want to be a DIY guy and install it themselves, then let them do it. It's not easy. I mean, it's like Legos, but they hired you to do a build, and they're not the guy that's going to go out there and bolt on panels and plumb it in. They're just not. So that fear, get rid of that.
Well,
you get a 30% tax credit on your build. Remember that. That's what you enjoy. But on top of that, the customers are saving $100 a month because you sold them a DC pump.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Can I get a shot, sir?
Sure.
Thank you. You see the heater?
Yeah. That's interesting also.
Yeah, did you grab that flyer?
No.
You feel that water?
Got it.
Yeah. So that's a nanoparticle heater. It lasts 100 years. That runs on PV2, and it's also a hybrid. And then all those solar panels that they get, they can use it to charge their car. If they don't want to heat the pool, they get all that PV power on there. So now you can say, well, golly, when I build this stuff, what else am I going to get out of it? Why am I selling all this solar stuff? You're going to find that people can use that PV power for other life necessities.
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. How are you? You in the business?
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, beautiful. What kind of business you in? Store?
I design.
Design. Excellent. Well, that's definitely. Did you grab the flyers?
Not yet.
No, if you're designing, these are the products you need to have, sir. No doubt about it. It's the new nanoparticle heater right here.
Where do you ship out of?
Orange County.
Okay, that's good. I'm in Palm Springs.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice to have something close for a while.
Yeah, right.
I keep talking to these people from Manitoba. And I thought,
yeah, right.
Cool parts from Manitoba? No.
Yeah. So there's a new heater. I invented 3 years ago.
Okay.
It's a nanoparticle heater. So it takes electron from solar. It takes electron from the grid. Mm-hmm. And once that electron goes into the millions of nanoparticles in here, they vibrate and make 170 degrees. Well, wrapped up inside here is a thermal water heater. Mm-hmm. And it's grabbing all that heat and sending it out to PVC.
Nice.
It's a great heater. It lasts 100 years. There's no moving parts.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
And then my DC pumps. You got that flyer over there for that pump?
I did, yeah.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I get a shot? Do you mind? Thank you.
Send me a Christmas present.
Yeah, right. Do you have a pool at home?
I have a hot tub.
A hot tub?
Yeah.
In ground or above ground?
In ground.
So you run a pump and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
All right. How much does that cost you? $30 a month? $40 a month?
At least.
Yeah, let me get rid of that shit. And then you can say, okay, Michael works. Yeah, the solar pump works. I got a couple panels up here, probably just 2 of them.
So give me the information about that.
I thought I did. So you
gave me?
Yeah. No, let's get your spa off there.
Okay.
And do that. That's the information on the pump. But give me a call and say, Michael, let's get my spa off there.
Yeah, exactly.
And it'll look like that.
Okay.
That's what your pump looks like now. Someone like that.
Something
Hey,
like
there, Hayward, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll plumb right in.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. How you doing?
Oh.
Pumping water for free. Heating water for free right here. Woo! Jump into that, huh? So this is off 2 solar panels to pump. It's our solar pump.
What do you mean, solar?
Yeah, solar direct. It's a DC motor, sir. And our heater right here is solar direct too. This is all off the sun as well. So if you come over here.
Oh wow, okay.
This is our DC motor right here, running off. This is off 2 solar panels, 80 gallons a minute. 100 gallons a minute, 80 volts. This is great information here. It's all everything you need. That video there, you can watch my first video. Tell you everything how to sell the pump.
So you have the pump.
DC motor. 2 solar panels. 100 gallons a minute.
Yeah, I just got to buy this from anywhere.
Oh yeah. Well, this is for the filter pump for your swimming pool.
And the heater?
The heater, yeah, that's off PV, and it's a hybrid as well, off the grid.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll give you a flyer over there, sir.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
All right. This is our Sunray pumps. Okay. They're DC powered, DC direct.
Okay, so you don't have a
inverter, nothing like that, just DC direct. So the 3 solar panels go directly to the motor itself.
Okay.
And this is our 1 horsepower, and we also go from 0.5 horsepower all the way to 3.5.
Okay, so the pump and 3 panels.
Yep. The complete package kit with the cables, the switch, and everything.
You don't fall any under.
Yeah, there's no grid tie.
No, there's no regulations like
there isn't.
VSF or variable speed required.
Right.
Because you're not using electricity
off the grid.
So it's basically just pulling power out of the sun. So
variable speed by the sun.
Right. So let's say, okay, I'm in Arizona.
Yeah. We have a lot of customers there.
A lot of sun. And I wanted to do solar, not necessarily off grid, but let's say, I want to do solar powered. So
for the house?
No, for my pool. Or maybe the conduit run is
100-foot cable.
200, 300 feet.
You could do that.
And I don't want to deal with the cost of that. What does this setup cost?
$36.99 is our 1 horsepower complete package kit. Okay. So the one you're looking at here, it's $36.99. That's our distributor pricing.
Right.
And that includes the pump, the 3 solar panels, a 100-foot cable, the DC switch, 2 check valves. One goes behind my pump, one goes behind your AC pump.
Right.
That way you can have your AC pump, Hayward or whatever it is for nighttime or backup.
Okay.
So then when the sun comes up, this turns on, filters your water at high RPMs, free all day long, and turns off at night.
So it just comes on and shuts off whenever
every day.
Sun's out, it's on. Sun goes down, it turns off.
Even in the clouds, just like you and I can get a sunburn in the UV light. Yep.
That's kind of really neat.
Yeah. Every pool in Arizona should have that.
Not disagreeing with you. Now, where do you put the solar panels? Just
anywhere on their property. A lot of people are putting over their pool equipment. They got to just look on their property where they get good sun.
Right.
Shade is a light switch.
You may have some HOA issues there too.
They keep it lower. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, very cool. I'll look at it.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm going to buy any. Do
you have a store, or what do you guys do?
Builder.
Oh, nice.
We're a builder, but you know what? It does come up when I've been asked this question before about
solar options.
Can't we run this off solar? Or they got the house is solar and they want to somehow justify the pump running off of their solar on the roof.
Yeah, exactly right.
But or if you have a pool and maybe there's a big yard and they want to put the pool back in the corner.
Right.
They want to pay for the electrical infrastructure to drive it. What's the life expectancy of this pump?
We say about 10 years, but we get the 2-year warranty, and 5-6 years is probably average.
You got the pump end, the impeller.
You can use any wet end you want. If you want to throw it on a Pentair, you let me know.
So that's only the motor. It doesn't have
I manufacture motors.
Okay, so it's just
and I invented a new heater. Is what I've done.
It's just the motor. It's not the pump.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
In the kit, yes, sir. But if you wanted it to match, you could.
I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, if the customer says, "I want all Pentair,"
pump turns water. It turns water.
Exactly. How are you, sir?
Great. Very good to meet you.
You too. Let me show you the heater.
Oh, okay.
Put your hand in here. Yeah. So this heater is the new 4 Seasons water heater. Okay. It's a nanoparticle heater. So you take 4 solar panels, and this kit is 8. It's running on 4 solar panels right now. Okay. But you take 4 solar panels, you put them on the property, and this nanoparticle heater takes electrons to run. Okay. So you have a nanoparticle, millions of them in here, and they take a DC electron or an AC off the grid electron, It vibrates electrons, makes 170 degrees. There's a thermal water heater in here that grabs all that heat and sends it down the PVC and heats your spa, your pool, or whatever environment you have.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, cool. I appreciate the information.
Okay,
and, you know,
one last thing I need you to know.
Okay.
When you sell a solar pump, you get a 30% tax credit
Okay.
off the installation.
Okay.
So what you're not getting now when you sell your job is not offering a 30% tax credit when you install the filter.
So they look at that as a solar thing where you can get a tax credit. So the customer
on the install.
So the customer could take.
Well, your filter installation, your Pentair installation, the pump installation, the solar installation.
Now becomes a tax credit.
Which you don't have now.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So they pick that up on one side, you know, it might justify the price difference a little bit.
It does. And it also makes it fun for you to sell that way too.
Well,
you just got to talk to your tax guy and make sure that everybody's on the same page.
I think it's really cool, and I think, I don't know if I can say we're going to sell it.
Yeah, right.
But, I'm the buyer. I look for new opportunities, and,
right.
It doesn't matter, we have to be open to new ideas
Thank you.
stuff too. So
yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good to meet you.
You too. How are you, sir?
Great.
Great.
Your pump what? Half.
That's a 1 horsepower. It goes to half, 1, 2, and 3.5 horsepower pumps.
Okay.
DC power, DC motors.
Yeah.
Right off the sun.
Yeah.
It can also work on the grid as well as a hybrid if it needs to. We do that for koi ponds.
Yeah.
For koi fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm building a house right now for myself.
Oh, nice.
Right up. Like
Where?
a ranch.
Where?
Ranch. No, off the grid.
Oh, beautiful.
So that's what I'm looking for.
Well, you can use these pumps to water. You can use this heater here for domestic heating, your showers. You can do it for your pools. I mean, this is a real heater here that heats water.
Yeah. How much does the pool run?
$36.99 delivered to your property.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the pump, panels, cables, switch, everything you need other than the filter.
Okay, so
yeah, right there, $36.99.
This one.
Yeah, you get distributor pricing.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
12 volt?
90 volt. 2 horsepower is 180 volt. Yeah. And then here's the information on the heater. We want to look at the heater.
Yeah, my wife wants me to build her. I'm a pool builder. We've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, right. It's like, where's mine?
Where's ours? And
yeah, right. And I want it heated too because I want to go swimming.
I mean, I'm not going to do a big pool. I'm going to do a large spa.
Yeah, right.
Not a big pool.
Perfect. Well, then you probably just need this heater.
Yeah,
10 grand.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to need.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Oh, let me get a picture of your badge, sir.
Sure.
Thank you. And here it comes. Thank you, sir.
Got it. Thanks.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Great, great. Got a new heater in the marketplace.
What do you heat? What do you see?
Right here, it's a nanoparticle heater. Runs off the sun. Lasts 100 years, no moving parts. Put your finger in there.
And
free off the sun. And then we have a DC motor that pumps the water free off the sun as well.
So tell me how it's heating?
It's a nanoparticle heater, so there's millions of nanoparticles in there.
Okay.
And it takes DC powered or AC powered. It just wants electrons. And when an electron hits one of the nanoparticles, which is really small, like 1 billion times smaller than you are, that vibrates, makes 170 degrees. So there's a thermal water heater in there, grabbing all that heat, sending it through the PVC. That water was 151 degrees this morning.
Really?
Yeah. So it's the best way to heat your water off solar power. And it also works off the grid.
Where is this being used outside of the pool industry?
I invented it 3 years ago, and I'm debuting it now. I just did the show in San Francisco 2 weeks ago. The hotel industry really likes the heater to keep their tanks warm, so they don't have to run the boilers. So after like 10 o'clock, the water just sits in tanks. So now it takes us maybe 4 hours to bring that back to 150.
So what's
the hotel
temperature
industry
rise like? I mean, like
10 degrees in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah. And the device, is that one size?
Well, you add daisy chain those, so if you want more flow, that's 10 gallons a minute, 10 degrees, that one.
Got it.
So if you want more, you add more of those heaters.
10 gallons a minute.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I got to take
No, please.
Good thing for
Thank you.
man. Yeah,
Thank
yeah. I'm very interested.
Yes, sir. Thank you. How you guys doing?
Good. This is my construction manager,
Hey,
Mike.
going on, Mike?
And,
I like it. I've been tinkering with stuff like this.
Oh yeah, nice.
That and doing the same thing for lighting.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we can do lighting, no problem. Yeah, a little charge controller, battery,
So
LED
you're
lights.
one horse and you're doing.
Yep, that'll max out a 1 horsepower impeller, horse and a half impeller. All depends on your plumbing and what you got going on, if it's flooded or not.
Does it run when the solar says run?
Yeah, well, when the sun comes up, it turns on.
Yeah.
It's variable speed by the sun. So you have high RPMs from like 10, 30, 9 o'clock all the way to around 2 or 3.
It'll slow down as the sun goes down. it'll
Or a
slow
big
down.
cloud, white cloud goes over, it loses maybe 500 RPM.
So that's great for your primary pump, and then if you have water features, you have to have on demand. But you can go to a different type of pump.
Yeah, we're finding a lot of customers like the solar power water feature because it has different sound effects for the different days and the morning and everything. So people are digging free pumping on the water features because it's just a different vibe on the natural environment.
The whole time, you're right. That I think the real thing is the filter pump.
Oh yeah, that's the filter pump. Yeah, no doubt about it. That's all we sell, filter pump.
So you said you had a package that includes the panels and everything? Or?
Yes, I do. Yeah, it's on that.
I think on that sheet.
No, it's right here, the pricing. The package you'll be able to see more online. But that's the package there.
So you want to do the one horse?
Yeah, complete package kit, $36.99. That's also like $400 in shipping, and pallet, and all that.
And then, so those have to go obviously in a high.
Yeah, the panels are 40 inches wide, and they're about 6 feet tall. And they're 375 watts that we're sending.
There's 4 of them?
3 of them for the 1 horsepower.
So you almost do a roof, like you said, for your...
Oh, over the pool equipment or wherever.
On a shed or...
Yeah. Well, it's cool that you got a 30% tax credit for the install and the buying it. So, you can get people some ideas that you can, because you guys do construction, so putting some cement in, some posts, and make some money.
Well, it's a good thing to know about, that's for sure.
Yeah, here's the heater too. Bullet points on our heater.
Solar heater.
Oh, feel how warm that
That's
water.
really going to be popular in California.
Feel
Yeah.
how warm that
Yeah. That's our water there. You can put your hand in.
So what do you... That's
a Nano heater.
Okay.
It's the first Nano heater in the market.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a nanoparticle, and an electron hits it, AC or DC electron, vibrates it, makes 170 degrees.
I'm sorry,
There's millions of them.
I got to go to the bathroom.
All right.
Yeah, no worries.
Excuse me a minute.
No worries.
Kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the best heater in the marketplace right now. It'll last 100 years. There's no moving parts.
I mean, that's especially for California, because the swimming, like in Arizona, you had to damn near cool half the time. But
yeah,
like in San Diego,
that's gonna be my new
LA,
pool cooler right there.
Freaking
right.
You almost need that.
Yeah. Well, when I do the home show in Arizona in the fairgrounds, everybody wants the heater. They go, I want to get my heater. Gosh darn it.
Shit, I've had a pool my whole life. I swim 5-6 months a year, and
yeah. How are you heating yourself?
No.
Oh, you're not heating at all? Right.
Air induction.
Well, a lot of people are babies. You're no baby, but some people are a little babyish,
I could see maybe May, October, maybe April, but
yeah.
You're right, but there's really nothing there. It's just solar.
Oh yeah, there's PV, and it's also a grid type, so it can run on the grid. Yeah.
I like it. I like that pump better though.
Oh yeah, that's a great pump there.
Almost virtually a
That's on 80 volts. That's 2 solar panels right there. So it comes with one more. So that water feature would be over here. Right here.
Yeah, so you're pushing probably
100 gallons.
Well, right now, I don't know if you're pushing that much, but yeah, that's what you need to fire up a lot of these clean systems and pools now.
Yeah.
But the idea, you're not paying for...
Not a dime, yeah. And it works great in the clouds, just like we get sunburns in the clouds. The solar panel works great, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Have a great video on there too.
Nobody's bought you out yet, huh?
No.
None of the big 3 coming in?
No, not yet. But a lot of things are happening in the next couple of years on marketing, consumer awareness. So we'll see if they'll even be able to.
That's that's kind of cool because we just go.
Yeah.
Bye away.
Oh yeah.
Take a trip.
Yeah.
Hey, nice meeting you.
You as well. Thanks so much.
Take care now.
You too. Hello. Solar pump, sir, and pumping, all free off the sun. You feel the water, 120 degrees off 4 solar panels. This is pumping the water on 2 solar panels, so all your customers can run free off the grid. Now spend $1 pumping and heating the water. You guys in the business?
Yeah.
What kind of business? Building, store?
We build.
You build?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll let you grab some flyers. Well, I'll give them to you. But the thing that you get out of this, you get a 30% tax credit on your install.
Yeah.
So when you add a sustainable option to pump the water for free, all of a sudden you got a 30% tax credit to install the filter, the AC pump. That's something you need to start utilizing.
Yeah. Well, give me a brochure.
Yes, sir. I'll give you my heater one too, sir.
Okay.
Feel that water really quick, free out the sun. Yeah, 4 solar panels. Imagine your swimming pool is being ready to swim year round, you know?
I don't know about St. Louis. That might be a little rough.
Right.
It's chilly there.
Yeah. Can I take a picture of your bed? You have a card? Or?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
How are you? Solar pump, free off the sun, pumping the water. Heating the water away too, 120 degrees off the sun. All free right here.
Heat exchanger?
Yeah, feel that.
Heat exchanger from a...
Yeah, nanoparticle heater. I invented that heater 3 years ago. It's a nanoparticle heater.
What the hell is it?
Well, it's a nanoparticle. You take electron, hits the nanoparticle, vibrates, makes 170 degrees.
Oh.
And then the thermal water heater grabs that heat and heats the water. Yeah,
water.
sure does.
What's the cost?
Lasts 100 years. No moving parts.
Run it?
That's 4 solar panels, but we ship it with 8 solar panels off the sun. And right now on the grid, like 2 kilowatts.
How many amps is it using?
Amps right now, it's using probably around 20.
20, 220?
110.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, not very much. And so how
it was 151 degrees this morning. So especially when it's free off the sun for 7 hours a day, 6 hours a day.
Well, how many panels are you talking? Those size?
No, the real deal.
Giant.
450s. Yeah, giant ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that many amps is not very much.
It's a great heater.
Really, I'm telling you. Where I am, a high-end residential,
yeah,
we got like 3 cities have already cut off gas.
Right.
In the last 3 months.
Jeez.
And a couple more before, and that everybody else is following.
That's the heater, man.
Really?
We'll fold this up for you. Yeah.
I don't want to carry it.
No.
I'll take a picture of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, take it.
I don't want to carry it.
Yeah.
Carry anything.
Well, that's the bullet points there. That's really the good stuff to read.
Information.
Yeah. Kind of do a landscape kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's on my canvas, which I can search it by. Oh, I saw that at the show.
Right. Right.
So where are you at?
At Laguna Niguel, Orange County.
Oh. How much is the unit?
This one's 10,000 after tax credit. It's 7.
Okay. Competitive fucking heat pumps. That's what they're talking about. Heat pumps. I mean,
yeah.
How come you're getting more because of the nanotechnology? How are you getting more performance than a heat pump?
I don't know if we're typically getting more or not, but it doesn't matter. Ours runs for free, and theirs does it. Ours runs in any temperature. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need 50 degrees. It could be minus 60 and it still works.
So it's 10,000, and then what do you have to do for maintenance?
Nothing.
Nothing. You have to replace that?
There's nothing to replace. It'll last 100 years.
Oh, really?
You'll never have to replace it. It's just a nanoparticle with electrons.
Is there are you UL approved kind of thing?
No, but the element is, you know, but I'll sell a few, maybe I'll do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Four large panels. Well,
it comes with 8. It comes with 8 for 10 grand. So this one's 10 grand. It comes with 8 panels, so I kind of overpower it. Yeah. So it totally max. Everybody's stoked, like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah. The only thing is to work when there's no sun.
Yeah, well, it comes with the AC connection, so it runs off the grid as well.
Oh, okay.
So that price comes with the connection as well. You just plug it in.
Sure, I got this right.
Yeah. You probably want a 30 amp fuse, though. You know.
No big deal. But that's what the pumps run on.
I know.
They're talking 45 amps. I'm going.
Right.
Atherton, which is really very high end residential.
Where's that at?
Northern California. It's in the peninsula by Palo Alto.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Where Steph Curry.
Right.
And
well, this is a really green, sustainable heater right here. It's green tech.
And they say, get your permits in before the end of the year because no more gas. And so I'm gonna have to tell the customers it's gonna cost them $3,000 a month to heat their pool. You know, and you're not gonna heat your spa over, you know.
Yeah.
And a 10-degree rise, that's about the same as a gas heater, isn't it?
No, they're like 30.
They are?
Gas heater, that's fire, you know. But no, this one, you got a good cover on the pools. So if there's that case, you get the good cover that covers it. Correct at night, this heater will work beautiful. It doesn't really want to compete with night, cold weather, wind. You know, but if you had a cover, that pool will be swimmable year round. That's why it's called the Four Seasons.
Oh, okay.
You can swim in it year round, but you got to have that covered.
Well, sure.
Make up a good electric one or whatever, not a pain in the ass, and it's covered.
Is this so? You just did it for pools?
No, I did the green build, so hotels want to use it to keep their tanks hot. So after 10 o'clock, everybody's out of the hotels. So now this will put the water at 150 degrees without burning the gas burners.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the recovery is not as good. They'll use gas to get it there, and then this is very good for me.
Yeah, to keep it up, keep it there for free, you know. But if they ran out of water a little bit while everybody's taking showers, and the fenders could turn on and keep it going. But you know, this will take maybe 6 hours to heat up all those tanks, 5 200-gallon tanks. But nobody's in the hotel. It's like 11, 12, 1 all day. Nobody's really using showers. So it has the time to heat the water up.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
So it's a good model.
Yeah.
That was in San Francisco 2 weeks doing that.
Yeah, we're just halfway to San Jose.
Yeah, right. Totally.
And it's a nice.
Cool. Can I get a picture?
Yeah.
Right. Did you find any yet?
Well, you.
That was it.
And heat pumps, but there's no free ride on heat pumps.
There's no free ride on heat pumps.
You know. But everybody's all excited because heat pumps work great for, I guess, for interior. All the new houses all have heat pumps for interior heating and cooling, which makes sense because they're the same machine.
Yeah.
You can cool it.
Right.
But they don't. So they think it's going to work great for a pool, and I go, no. Heating water is.
Well, this works great for domestic heating for your water tank.
Yeah,
I mean, for showers.
You can get it up.
151. I had a 151 today.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That's hot.
Yeah, but if this was enclosed, it'd be 151.
Yeah.
Like if I had it enclosed last night.
Yeah.
So when I opened it up, it was 151.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. Great.
Cool.
Well, we'll be in touch.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping. How are you?
Yeah, I think we bought one of your pumps.
Did you really?
Yeah, because my display pool in my back of my office is we're doing powering it with photovoltaics.
Right.
So I'm gonna do like a.
I got an all new motor, so let me know. I'll get you a new motor for it.
Okay. Like in the last year.
Whatever. I'll get you a brand new motor that we just launched, so you can run it through for display.
Oh, yeah, it's for display. So
yeah.
What I'm trying to figure out is how I know the pump's variable speed, but that's variable on the solar.
Yeah.
How I can combine that with being able to control the water on a variable speed.
Yeah, well, what's what we're doing here right now in the show. I could turn that down and up.
Really?
Yeah, but that's on the grid. That's what I do for ponds. So at nighttime, we do that.
Yeah, we got that with Pantera. We got that covered.
Yeah.
That's my pool is going to be rainwater fed,
right?
And sun powered.
Yeah.
So that's the display I'm going to be building.
Right. So you want my pump to do that?
I have it. I have that pump. But yeah, give me your card.
Yeah. Your motor's green?
No.
Yeah. So get the new one.
Okay.
You can watch the video, and that's the new one. And yeah, take a picture of it. Let me see your kind of plumbing world, and make sure you got the right flavor.
Absolutely. Yeah, because in the pool industry.
Have you feel the heater? That's our new heater. Runs on solar. Yeah, put your hand in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's running on 4 solar panels right here.
What is this?
My new heater. Yeah, so that's an off-grid heater.
Really?
Yeah, so your water will be all swimmable at 95 degrees. Yeah.
Well, we'll look up all this stuff.
Yeah, grab that. Oh, right here. Grab that, sir, and give me a call.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, Carlos.
Carlos, pleasure. Where are you guys from?
Tucson, Arizona.
Cool, beautiful.
It's wet because of that.
Yes. Yeah, right? That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you.
You too, sir. Thank you. Hey, Sam. you? You guys in the business? Oh, beautiful. This is a solar pump for your customers. Pump free off the sun. Save your customers $100 a month.
Say that again.
It's a DC pump. Runs off 3 solar panels.
Runs off solar panels.
Yeah. Now your customers in your stores can save $80, $100 a month by pumping and filtering their water free off the sun. And we have a new heater over here. You can check this out. This water is about 130 degrees right now. That's free off 4 solar panels. Oh, right here, sir. Right here.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, careful, it's hot. Yeah, so that's a heater. It's a new Nano heater you can sell to customers. That runs off the sun as well. Want me to give you some flyers? Or do you have a card?
I took one earlier.
Oh, you did? You have a card? I'll just email you some stuff. Where's your stores located?
Key West, Florida.
Oh, beautiful.
We have plenty of sun.
Yeah. No, I sell a lot in Miami, all over the place, my DC Sunray pump.
Yeah, we have people that ask us if we have any solar pumps.
Yeah, we'll just say yes now. Yeah, and this is the motor,
Hey,
the pump.
It's a waterway pump, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when the sun goes down, still works?
No, it's the variable speed by the sun. It turns on in the morning, turns off at night.
Okay.
And that's all when you need to run your pool.
How many gallons a minute, or is it different?
Oh, it's a half, 1, 2, and 3.5. Most pools will do the 1 or a 2 if they have a nice size pool.
Out of town.
Yeah. But you'll find if you had a solar pump in your store and you let them know that this is free off the sun, they'll start buying them. They just got to trust that you have them and
The price of it,
that you heard it, you touched it, you go, hey, it's running. They're not warm.
What size is the panels?
All solar panels are 40 inches wide, and they're just different heights. That wide, different size. So they're about 6 feet tall.
Based on what size pump?
No, sir, it's just what size watt panels they are.
Okay.
Because before I used to buy 250s, now I can only buy 375s, so they got taller. So about this year, they'll probably be all like 400 watts.
What's it take to operate this?
3 solar panels. So it'd be the pump and 3 solar panels would run this pump and take your average pool in Florida off the grid. So the return on their investment.
Oh, they're over in the new thing. That's where I got the flyer.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, here's the pricing for it.
I didn't even see what the pump was. All right.
This price is the 1 horsepower complete kit is $36.99. That's the pump, the solar panels, the cable, the DC switch where they can turn it on and off. But what we say is leave the pump they have now plumbed in and put ours right next to it and do a common suction. And then this kit comes with 2 check valves behind my pump and behind their pump. Their pump doesn't need to turn on other than backup or nighttime, but this one will always run every day for free. Now, when nighttime comes, they can flip the old pump on to use it at night, their spa at night, or just to have a backup. So that's how we've been selling a lot of the pumps around our country with our kit. And a lot of people do plumb them in parallel. Some people say, I'm just done with my AC, I just want to do solar only, and that they can definitely do that as well. But they're quiet.
You know, that would be good for, what's his name? He lives in Big Pine now, but he...
John?
Yeah, I mean, the island.
On the island, yeah. But no, we have people come in and ask all the time for solar.
Yeah.
How are you heating this? I mean, I see coils coming out.
Yeah. The pump, it can be like for koi fish on the pump. This is also switch over to the grid for hybrid. So when the volts drop down on the pump, it can switch over and keep it going for koi fish and things like that. So anybody with a koi pond, you can say, oh, I can save you at least 60%. They can run free out the sun and switch over. We want to walk over there a smidge. Now this heater is a nanoparticle, sir, that we heat up and vibrate. So when the sun comes up, the sun will hit the solar panels and make a DC electricity, which is electron. This also will take AC power as electrons as well. So this is a nanoparticle, so there's millions of nanoparticles in here in a polymer material, like a plastic material. So when an electron goes into the heater, AC or DC, you're seeing the AC now, that's how we're running it now. Okay. Or if it was a solar, that'd be a DC electron. It doesn't matter. The nanoparticle will vibrate if it gets electron. It makes 170 degrees of temperature. So when those millions of particles are making 170 degrees of temperature, there's a thermal water heater in here, soaking up all that heat, just like on one on the roof, right, with the sun. And now that what happens here is all that water, hot water, goes right into the pool or the water tank. So this is a real heater that you don't need to use gas, don't need to use a heat pump. You could use solar panels and also have it on the grid as well if you like to have it as a hybrid. Which the pricing that we have set up comes as a hybrid setup.
And what kind of what's the exchange they're made out of?
It's a polymer material. Yeah. This will last 100 years. There's no moving parts inside the heater.
All right.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like a copper or a cupid nickel.
No, sir. It's like a polymer material that'll last well over 100 years.
All right.
That's why the only thing that's going to be brittle in this after the years will be the rubber and the stainless steel clamps. Inside, it's all wrapped up and it just vibrates. I mean, there's really small particles. It is. It really is. But it really works. We have hotels wanting to use these now to heat their 200-gallon tanks for their showers instead of burning the furnace. So what if it takes 6 hours to heat 5 200-gallon tanks? They want to heat it throughout the day, and then so same with a swimming pool. Or a spa.
Like this, and this is somebody built that around it?
Yeah, go around making them better too. I'm getting more stackable. But what we're looking at now is a 20K BTU, and that's about 10 grand and about 7,000 after tax credit. But that just runs free all the time. So if you had a small pool or a spa for this one, that water is always 104 all the time. I mean, it's never going to be a time where you go, I want to use a spa, but I got to heat it up. This thing runs free off the sun, so the water's always hot. You just got to always cover them. Yeah.
And how does it control the heat? Where's the sensor at?
There's a thermostat and a sensor. It's not here, but it goes right in the plumbing, and you can adjust it. It turns it on and off once it hits your degrees.
It's a mechanical switch, or is it?
It's a digital switch.
Digital.
Yeah.
So you have we have to put a thermal on here somewhere?
Yeah. There's different ones. I haven't married to one yet, sir, but there are a lot out there. I'm just trying to find the best one.
I mean, down in Key West, where we're from, these people have so much money, it's unbelievable.
Right.
And something like this is just crazy.
Yeah, well, this heater's not cheap either. I mean, if you went to 80 kVp, it's going to be, where's my price here?
I was looking at.
Yeah, you don't need to go that. Most pools only need a 40 or 80. And that's going to be about 39 grand, but after tax credit, it'll be around 30,000.
Yeah, but these people down there, this is 1/3 the price of their small boat.
Right, I know, right.
Yeah, so it's not.
But this is the other thing you got to understand. It comes with a lot of PV panels. If they don't want to heat their water, they have so much power for their home. They're charging their cars and everything. So this heater is not only just for the pump or for the pool and the water environment. You have so much power here for the home that they kind of look at that value as well.
Right.
Very good. Nice.
Yeah.
You're the only one here that does this, right?
I invented that 3 years ago. I didn't invent the nanotechnology. It's been around for 30 years. It has a lot of patents around it for melting snow and concrete and all kinds of things. But I put it together for the water heating 3 years ago.
Yeah, so far I've seen it in the...
And now, who makes the motor?
I do. I manufacture that motor. I put the best bearings from Japan in it. I double sealed it, stainless steel shaft. So I manufacture that motor myself.
If that motor went under in a surge, like all of our motors do every 5 years down there.
A what, sir?
We have a storm surge all the time.
Oh, storm surge.
So something like that, you just definitely elevate. But
yeah, it doesn't like water going around.
But if it did, and it did,
I've opened them up with water inside, but they go bad quick with water inside the motors.
So it's time to replace the whole motor. I mean, I've saved a lot of.
You can save them, but the motors are only $500, so it's like it's not even worth my labor, and I might as well get something new.
That's what I was getting at. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
oh, that's good. I like that over there for sure. This would be a little different story, but
it's a story.
Doesn't mean that it's out of the question.
Yeah.
Because we got to prove to these people that this.
Well, this was my first step. Feel it, touch it, talk about it. I'm taking those steps for sure. But I was surprised how the hotel industry really liked it in San Francisco a couple weeks ago.
Well, yeah. Anywhere you get that much. I mean, we're the sun capital of the world, basically, down in Key West, Florida. And our government down there is so anti-everything.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to put a solar panel on your roof, it's going to cost you probably 11 grand. Time you get through all the permits.
All right. Well, these don't need any permit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Good.
Yeah, when you sell a pump out of your store, there's no permit needed. It's not a grid tie.
Yep.
How many stores do you have out there? The one? Yeah. A good spot? You get a lot of traffic?
Yep.
For years?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, it's been there for over 30 years.
Oh, wow. That's rad.
That is pretty hot.
It was 151 when I got here this morning.
So what is this crossover doing?
It's 2 heaters. If you go into the new product section, you'll see that it's smaller, and that's the 7500.
Oh, okay.
So what I do is I combine the 2, and then that's the 20K. And then if you got the 40K, it's 2 of those.
I see.
And if you got the 80K, it'd be 4 of those. That's how big it would be by the pool equipment.
I see.
Yeah, but that was the best, smallest wrap I could do.
And so basically all you need is just some to these and everything else works on its own.
Yeah, but it has the grid tie if you want to plug it in. If you want to spend the money and just run it, they can, like I did, you know.
But right now we're on AC, correct?
Right now we're on AC. And that's what I do for koi ponds. When the sun goes down, it automatically switches on the converters. We're running on converters right now, which is AC to DC.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, thanks for stopping.
Well, I wasn't sure what I was looking at, but I thought you were
right.
I thought you were sliding
I know. No, we don't need those. Yeah.
But then I stayed off the grid, and I'm like,
hold on a second.
What?
Right.
What's that got to do with a waterfall?
Yeah. Well, it's good to have, though, right? I mean.
Oh yeah, it gets you over here.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what I was looking at. I thought you were trying to sell.
Yeah, right.
Waterfalls.
I know. I wonder which way. I could probably say we don't sell waterfalls right on top. You know, we sell solar.
We sell the stuff that pumps this for free.
Right. Yeah. And heat.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known what that was.
Yeah, because it says pump and heat for free. You know,
I guess we're not very observant people.
No, but if that was on top of here,
oh yeah,
that's where that needs to go, doesn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Or you get to hire one of these girls from the casino.
Yeah, right. Standing up on there.
Is that one over there?
Yeah, right.
That over there.
Yeah.
We're good. We'll be looking into it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
especially the motor.
Yeah. I got your card, right?
Yep.
Okay, go. Yeah. That's been running all day. That's only about probably 100. Well, let's see what it is. Let's see, 88. Right over here is where it gets the hottest. Yeah, 116.
And you figure a regular AC 1 horse runs about 212?
Yeah, somewhere in there, right?
Plus ambient? Yeah.
Yeah, this can go up to about 200 too, if it needed to, or some kind of load on it with something crazy.
So we're not going over 3,000 RPMs, right?
No, but it can. If you overpower the volts, it does go up to 4,000, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can put extra voltage and it just kind of, but eventually it stops because the impeller, it makes such a load on the water. That's why, you know, it's best to, you put a 1 horsepower, a 1.5 horse power impeller. You kind of figure it out if you really want to do it right for a water feature or something like that. Because this motor will go down 20 degrees if you just put the right impeller on.
I see. Cool.
Yeah. So you can definitely play around with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got it priced right, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, this is the pricing right now for everybody, and this is the pricing structure I have once I sell about 1,000 to 2,000 of them. You know, it's hard to switch to that model like that when you're new and nobody's buying them, you know? It's like, golly gee.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got the guy in Lansing, Michigan. All they've ever known was Century Motors.
Yeah.
Replace the pump every 5 years. That's just what they do.
Yeah, right.
They don't think like this.
Yeah.
You get to an island like Key West. You got to think about how
well, the ROI's there because they feel it the first month. They go, golly gee, I'm getting my money back already.
Yeah.
What a good taste of solar.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have good taste of solar in their mouth.
Well, because a lot of them
they do leases and all kinds of stuff. They get all locked in.
Yeah, it's just, and they want you to have solar, but then they make it so complicated to get it.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
pretty.
You're just beating them to the punch.
Yeah, all right.
Good for you.
Thank you.
We'll be talking to you.
Yeah, thank you. I know. How about that?
Yeah, we got a booth.
I couldn't make a small enough shirt for her, so I thought about it. Are you guys in the business?
Yep.
What do you guys do?
Pool covers.
Pool covers.
Cover star.
Nice, nice. We need pool covers for that heater. That's one of the best heaters in the marketplace right now, but it doesn't work great without a nice cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can feel this water here.
That should help your R value.
That's a hot water right there, all free off 4 solar panels.
Holy cow. Really?
Yeah. That's a nanotechnology heater. That's all nanotechnology. So a nanoparticle.
When you're looking at a whole pool, though, how long does it take to heat it?
About a day. But if it has a pool cover, it's about a day or so. But then if you have the pool cover, this is doing about 8 degrees a day. So, if you have that pool cover, it's going to keep it warm year round.
My pool's
14 by 30.
Yeah.
How many panels would I need for that?
Probably about 16 or 32 solar panels to send the energy to the heater. But if you try to do a thermal water heater, it takes a big footprint as well for that. So now you got PV up there that you can use for your car, your house, or whatever.
You can switch it.
You could always switch it. Yeah, it's worth it using that space for PV instead of thermal. Yeah, then you get a 30% tax credit. Yeah, let me have your card for your cover. I'd love to see it. It's just a little bubble cover, or you guys got a real cover? Oh, you do?
I didn't bring any of the chips with us. I should have.
Maybe. You guys have a booth or walking around?
Yeah, we have a booth.
Let me take a shot of your badge. I'll just remember the cover. Pardon me, sir. Thank you. Well, nice you guys get to walk around, huh?
Yeah, we have tons of. We have
too many people here.
We're clearing out. Yeah.
That's
Do you
good.
have a card too?
Yes, sir, I do. Yeah, this is a good detail about the heater, all the bullet points.
Yeah, because I didn't do, when I put my pool in, I didn't do the
thermal heater?
The roof top, you know.
Right.
I live in Utah, so I don't really need it in the summer. But,
you're right.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea.
Well, that's our pumps too, so know that we do solar pumps too, but you can scan that code right here and you'll get to the pumps as well.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much. Hey, hold on.
Again?
You're not jammed. What happened?
So I talked to him earlier.
Oh, you
Did
did?
you get a chance to talk to him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we
okay,
had a long chat.
Okay, good. I don't know. I like pass people off to him and then I'm like, give me a little backup.
Right.
You know?
It's been busy.
Yeah, it has been. It's been good though.
Very on.
Okay.
Thank you. How are you?
Solar pump.
Solar pump, yeah, and then solar heater. Yeah. What do you guys do? You store?
We have two stores in Dominican Republic and
nice.
Punta Cana, and we have two company of maintenance, full maintenance.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you over here. Let me show you over here. This is the pump that runs on the sun.
Okay.
The DC motor. 3 solar panels, runs the motor free all day long. Circulates and filters the water.
Okay.
Yeah. This is distributor pricing to a freight forwarder in Florida. Pricing to like tropical shipping or something like that.
Okay.
So if you buy one, this will get it to tropical or a freight forwarder.
Okay. Down in Miami?
Yeah.
Okay. And replacement. Do you have stock?
Yeah, we have stock. Yes, sir. Yeah, thousands of them. Yeah, it's the best pump just to run. No electricity, you know. Yeah, you have a card?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We are creating a network full expert.
Yeah.
And we have a phone number. We have
I'll reach out. Yeah. Is this you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can send me some information.
Yes, sir.
About it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, you too. All right. Do you feel the water?
Yeah, I felt it.
Woo! No, over here.
I felt that right there.
Yeah. That'll get you. That's running on 4 solar panels, a nano heater.
Okay.
Yeah, electron hits the nanoparticle, vibrates the electron hits the nanoparticle, vibrates, it makes 170 degrees, and the thermal water heater picks that up, puts it right in the water.
How much does one of these retail?
That's 10 grand, about 7,000 after tax credit. Swimming pool might need 2 of those to 3 of those.
So what if you've already got panels on your house?
You leave that alone because that's already tied to an inverter, and you just add extra panels to run the swimming pool, which is like 3 panels, and to run the heater might be 16 panels for a pool. But now you got extra PV for your electric car or whatever you're going to do.
Yeah.
And it's not a grid tie, so you don't need to get permits.
This will just hook directly to the pump.
Yeah, right after your filter. Yes, sir. You have a valve on it, you know, so you can do a return line and send 10 gallons a minute through your...
How long? I've got
14,000 gallon pool. How long would it take to heat it?
About a day. You got to have a cover. That'll probably take about a day or so, day and a half.
That's what we do.
We manufacture the pool covers.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to have a pool cover with our heater because you lose so much heat.
Is that about right?
Yeah, doesn't make any sense. So, but yeah, you have that kind of heater, and it's gonna do wonders. So it's called the Four Seasons because you can swim in it 4 seasons.
Especially with the cover.
You gotta have the cover. You don't have the cover, I ain't saying that. Yeah. Let me take a shot. You guys have a card for your covers?
I don't have.
No?
Yeah.
No, no worries. Yeah, let me grab my phone. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't take you that long to.
Yeah, we say the heater is probably about a 3-year, 4-year ROI. The pumps are about a 2-year ROI.
Yeah, so you get your money back pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah. You see it the first month, you know? Your money back starts coming right back.
Right on.
Cool. Share the knowledge.
Is that your card?
Yeah, it is, sir. Yeah, you can scan that. And good videos on there.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hey guys, how are you? We're pumping the water free off the sun and heating the water free off the sun. You guys in the pool business?
We are.
Yeah, feel this right here, miss. Careful. So that's running on 4 solar panels, free off the sun. That pump's running on 2 solar panels. So now you can pump your water free off the sun and heat your water off the sun. You guys are builders or store owners?
Where's the sun?
Well, right now we do, yeah, right, exactly. For koi fish, we automatically, they're both hybrid. The heater's a hybrid and the pump's a hybrid. Okay. So at nighttime, they'll run. But you don't need to filter your pool at night, so it runs free during the day. Same with the heater. That heater can run 7 hours all day long and pretty much do all the heat you'll need. You guys have a store or a builder, or what do you guys do?
Builder.
Where at?
Iowa.
Nice. Well, let me give you my brochures. That way you guys can sell the solar pumps. You can see this one, guys. Check it out. This is a 1 horsepower. Right? Totally. So this is a 1 horsepower. You can feel that. That's been running all day long. So it's quiet. They're all free right off the sun. Watch your head, miss, okay? Well, I don't want you to hit it. Right. But yeah, let me give you some information. That way, well, the cool thing about this, what you guys got to understand, is when you build and install, you get a 30% tax credit on buying the solar pumps, but you also get a 30% tax credit on the installation. So now you can say, well, I could include a sustainable option with our product and get a 30% tax credit for our installation. So it's a really nice little puzzle there that you could put together and offer a 30% tax credit on your installation and also buying the product.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. Let me grab you the heater information.
I got one. I've met a lot of people.
Perfect.
That's the heater. Oh, you're welcome. And here's my card.
Awesome.
Can I get a shot of your badge?
Yeah.
Well, I'll grab my phone, miss. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, how you doing?
Very good. How you doing?
You in the pool biz? Building?
Yeah.
Solar pumps right here, sir. New heater right here, Nano heater. If you'll put your hand in that water, you'll see the new solar heater. It's out there in the marketplace. Really hot. That's off 4 solar panels. That's a nanoparticle water heater that you can heat the water for free in swimming pools and spas all day long for free off PV solar panels. Our solar pumps run free off the sun as well. So when you're building an option, you can give them a sustainable option. But the cool thing about it, with the pumps and everything, you get a 30% tax credit. So you get a 30% tax credit on buying the pump, the panels and everything, but it also comes on the install. So now you can include your 30% tax credit on plumbing it in, the filter, the AC pump, the DC pump. So when you add a sustainable option, you also get that 30% tax credit to play with. Pretty smart.
Yes. This is cool. I'm interested in this.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a nanoparticle heater. So what happens? Electron from a solar panel or electron from the grid is a hybrid. So as long as electrons go into here, it moves our nanoparticles, which there are millions of them in here. They vibrate and they make 170 degrees of temperature. There's a thermal water heater all wrapped up in here, soaking up all that heat, bringing it out the pipes. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
So What size is this one?
20. This is about 10 grand and 7 grand after tax credit. It'll last 100 years. There's no moving parts in here. It just runs.
Wow.
Yeah. So a swimming pool, as long as it has a covered pool, you can get away with the 40 or the 80. So you'll be around 20 or 40 grand after tax credit. You'll be around 30,000.
What about just for a spa?
Spa, you probably just need this one.
This one?
You can go really small with that one. That's in the new product section. But you know, this one's pretty nice. I mean, this thing will. That was 51 degrees when I got here this morning. So making it 106, 104, I should say, year round, no problem. But you can probably get away with a smaller one.
And so, I mean, running it at night, not an option?
It is an option. It's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid. Oh, okay. So then...
Yeah, this will run like on 2 kilowatts.
And how...
20 amps.
20 amps. Okay.
You probably want a 30 amp breaker. Yeah, single phase. Yeah. But there's nothing to break. There's nothing to go wrong. It just wants electrons.
Huh.
Yeah.
What is that? Can I...
Yeah, please. Yeah, the good bullet points on the back.
Yeah.
And let me give you my solar pumps.
That's interesting.
Thank you, sir. Oh, you got it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's good bullet points on that too.
And how many panels?
This one is running on 4 right now, but it comes with 8. So it has more than enough.
And you just mount them
anywhere they get good sun, as long as it doesn't get shade. You want good sun throughout the day.
And it goes to like a transformer?
No, solar right to it. No, nothing in the way. You can put a switch there.
That's one panel?
No, the panels are 40 inches wide by 6 feet tall. A little shorter than you, but they're 40 inches wide. But then it's called the 4 seasons because the water is always hot every day.
And then the pumps.
Yes, sir.
3 pedals.
Yep, for the 1 horsepower.
For the 1 horsepower.
5 for the 2. $36.99. Pump, panels, cables, brackets, check valves, so you can leave your AC there for nighttime or backup. This runs every day. It's your filter pump that runs every day. It's variable speed by the sun. Definitely the smartest way to circulate and filter your water.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have high RPMs, no more slow pumping on variable. Because when that water and the sun's out beating on that water, you want it to have high RPMs to circulate it, you know, keep the chemicals active. So everybody tells me, hey man, I'm using about a gallon less a month of chlorine and my pool is beautiful, you know. Just because it runs on high RPMs all day.
That's very cool too.
Yeah. And then the 30% tax credit for buying it all, but also on your install is pretty cool to play with.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
So explain that to me again. So the 30
comes off your income taxes.
Okay. Okay.
So they gotta owe some money.
Yeah.
Right, to get that.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna throw an install fee, the Bobcat fee, all the fees, it's 30% discount. Because you added the heater or just the pump, I mean, whatever. You added a sustainable option. So that's what I'm trying to make sure.
Where are you guys located?
I'm in Laguna Niguel, Orange County.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in San Diego.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I grew up in Mission Viejo.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
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 That graduated in Dana Hills.
Oh, yeah, Mission Viejo High School.
You're right.
That's cool. Are you guys manufacturing them?
I manufacture these here, and the pumps and are made from waterway wet ends. You can use any wet end you want. So if you want to match the Pentair wet end, I just manufacture motors is what I do.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to match all your equipment, I don't care what wet end you have. That's pretty cool too. That way it all matches.
It's pretty quiet too.
Oh yeah, totally. I have the best bearings from Japan in it. I double sealed it, the stainless steel shaft. I made the flange, you know. Nobody's gonna make a better DC motor than I did. I mean, it's been running all day. You feel it's probably like 105 or something.
How and so when you get just the motor, or you?
No. Well, my kit that we're talking about is the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
These are great pumps.
Yeah. No, I know. Waterways good.
Yeah.
What is the life expectancy?
Oh, it comes with a 2-year warranty, but we have them out there over 10 years.
Really?
Yeah. You know, it's a $10 seal in there. So people normally run out of water and then it compromises the seal, then it leaks.
Yeah.
6 months later, they got a calcium line and then the motor goes out.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't help some of that stuff.
No, exactly. But say you need a new motor down the road.
$500.
That's it?
I sell them for $1,000, but once you buy it, anybody's a customer, I sell them for $500.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have all the way up to 2 horse.
Yeah, 3.5. Go to have 3.5.
Oh, you have a 3.5.
Yeah. It's not on there, but we do. It's on the line, on the website.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody has distributor pricing right now. And once we get to 2,000 pumps or motors sold, this will go into effect as far as supporting the distributor, dealer, and retail network. I don't have that on right now. It might take a year. I don't know. I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
Yeah, right. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Right. But right now, you're distributor pricing.
Okay. Right on. Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I take a picture? Or do you have a card? Yeah. Please. And cool. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome. How are you?
Thank you.
Good. You in the pool biz?
Sorry?
Are you in the pool business?
Yes.
A store or a builder?
Builder. No, I'm service guy.
Service. Cool. Perfect.
You when it's broken after.
Yeah.
It's me now.
Yeah. Where area?
Montreal.
Montreal? Good. Yeah, great solar pumps. Pump the water for free. And then we have a heater that heats the water.
Oh, yeah.
So we have pumps and heater.
Yeah.
No waterfalls.
Okay. Perfect guy.
Yeah, it looks good though. You can feel right here?
Yeah.
Really hot.
What you have
right here?
Inside? Oh, okay.
Yeah, go right in. Careful.
Okay. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, 4 solar panels. It's a nano heater. It's a new nanoparticle heater.
Oh, yes.
No moving parts.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So now it heats the water for free off the sun, and it's also a hybrid. It can do nighttime.
Okay.
But good bullet points to read on the flyer.
Yeah, plenty.
And then I'll give you the pool pump one. Oh, yeah, there's a pool pump one right there, too.
That's right there.
Yeah, please grab that other one above.
Okay. You like that?
Yeah, customers will love it. Oh, pump for free. No more spending money. Better water quality, more water flow.
Good. Thanks.
Good. Well, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Well, let me take a picture of your badge.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah, please. Let's see. Focus. All right. Thank you.
And the pump is working, maybe?
Oh, yeah, working.
On the, what's the name? On the DC bolt?
DC. It's a DC motor.
DC motor, yeah.
Yeah, DC bolts.
And how many volts? Maybe I have a problem. I can take my...
it works on the grid too. They can go to AC for koi fish and koi ponds. Work at nighttime.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We go like here, huh?
Yeah, give a call. We'll get going.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
Got solar pump and a heater, pumping for free. Do you guys have a store?
We do, yeah.
This is where you want to came here for, miss. Let me show you. It's a DC motor, runs free off the sun, so all your customers can pump their water for free. That way they don't have to spend electricity money to do that. They can do their koi ponds as well. So this is a DC motor, runs on solar panels directly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the horsepower that you can get out of them?
Yes, ma'am. Half. This is a 1, 2, and 3.5.
Okay.
So we handle really big giant pools as well.
I think our problem with you is we're from Oregon,
right?
So we don't get consistent sun,
Totally.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So like during the winter time when they want to circulate their pools.
This works really good in clouds just so like we can get sunburns in the cloud. The UV light still hits the panels and it's going to circulate the water pretty well. But if you're talking pretty dark clouds, you know, it's not going to run that great at that time, you know what I'm saying? But it's not mission critical to have that high RPM in that pool at that time as well. So I think you'll find that it works hand in hand pretty well with the weather environment, you know?
Right.
This is a cool heater. Let me show you that as well. Here's the pricing on that pump too. You get distributor pricing and everything on that. So check out this water really quick. You can tell that it's really hot. Careful. So that's all free off the sun as well. And this is our new Nano heater. So this is a Nano heater that you can put in a spa, a swimming pool, and the solar panels from the grid can heat this water. So there's no moving parts in it. All you do is it takes electrons from the sun, like I said, or the grid. The nanoparticles vibrate, make 170 degrees. It goes through our thermal water heater in here that soaks up that heat and sends it through the PVC down to the pool. So it's a brand new heater for the marketplace.
I'll take some info on that.
Yes, ma'am. And all the good bullet points are on the back.
Okay.
This one is our 20K. This heater here is 10 grand and about 7,000 after tax credit.
Okay.
A swimming pool might need more of a 40 or an 80K in your world. And you definitely got to have a pool cover for that so it doesn't lose a lot of heat.
These are retail prices?
Those are distributor pricing.
Distributor.
Yeah.
Would you guys sell online? Like, what's our competition as far as?
All brand new products, right? See that pricing right here?
Yeah.
It's not in effect yet because I got to sell at least 1,000 to 2,000 motors, at least 1,000, and then I'll launch that out.
Okay. So
yep.
do you have how? So is obviously you're not working through distributors yet.
Not yet. So it's all online.
Okay.
Yep.
So we buy from you online and then turn around and sell it to the customer. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. Thank
Thank you so much for stopping. Can I get a shot? Or you guys have a business card?
Here. I got a business card.
Oh, beautiful. Those are always better for me.
Yeah. I always like them better too.
Right. I'll give you my card, right?
I got.
Oh no. Here. I'll give it.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
My daughter's Breeze.
Thanks, Breeze.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And Miss Riley.
Thanks, Riley. How you guys doing?
How you doing?
You guys in the business? Builders? Store owners? Builders. All right, so this is the best product out here in the show for you. We got a solar pump here. It's a 30% tax credit on the product and your install. Also for your heater and your Bobcat and all that kind of stuff. This is a new heater for you. This is all solar powered as well. It's a hybrid as well. We got 120 degrees in here. Heats the water, no problem at all for your pools and ponds. But that also gives you a 30% tax credit on purchasing it. Right in there, sir. Yeah. So now you can offer a sustainable option along with the AC they already have. But you get that 30% tax credit for your installation, your Bobcat, installing the solar, buying the products. So you guys got to tap into that in your pool build, but also sell a DC motor that's going to filter in high RPMs all day long for free. Or heat the water. What area are you guys at?
Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio? Nice. Can I put something together for your bag, sir?
Sure.
Here's our pump and our heater, and then my card, sir. You guys have a business card by chance?
So, I don't. Don't want to spill the beer.
Yeah, no shit.
So you're
I don't want to go in.
solar?
Yeah, or AC, sir. When the pricing, yeah, the price. I don't know what.
What's the backside?
No wonder I don't have a chick, right? No, it's hybrid, sir. Does the solar or the AC. Same with the pump. That's what we do for koi fish. When the volts drop down, switches over to the grid. Can I take a picture of your badges? Thank you, sir. Give me a call, too.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Hello. Great. Solar pumping, free off the sun, and we have a new heater. It's free off the sun. Feel this water here. It's only 4 solar panels. Heat your spas up for free. Heat your pools up for free. They'll last 100 years. No moving parts. Yeah. So that's our Nano heater, and this is our solar pump.
That is what I said.
Right. That's where I like it.
Pretty cool.
It is. Yeah. It's a game changer, really. You guys, what are you guys in the business?
Yeah, we sell and manufacture hot tub cover lifters.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, but I like this. Do you have something I can take and
I do.
heat up a bit?
Can I put that together for you?
Yeah.
Say that again, sir. Sorry.
I got 2 hot tubs and a pool.
At home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'd have some interest in this.
Oh, beautiful.
I
So
like even this thing.
Yeah, that's a CMP deal. I'll just show the flow rate, you know.
That's a great idea.
This is our 1 horsepower, you know. You can't hear them. They run off 3 solar panels. We go all the way up to 3.5 horsepower. This is our heater. This is a good bullet points to read.
Yep.
This is our pricing for our pumps. Everything's distributed right now. And then this is also information about our pool pump.
Okay, great. Now, where are you at?
I'm in Laguna Niguel, Orange County.
Okay, so what are you doing as far as distribution and or sales in Canada?
Nothing right now. I just have home consumers calling me in Canada, and
Okay.
shipping's really risky. you know, delivering solar panels and stuff. But I've had quite a lot of happy customers, but I've had 2 where the panels got compromised, you know, just by the trucking company. So that's always sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll have to talk because, I mean, we're in the industry and we've got a warehousing and...
Oh, great. Well,
you never know, right?
I know customers want to pump for free. They love that, being more sustainable, more nature-like.
So let me fully understand this for 1 second.
Yeah.
So the pump runs off of solar?
Yeah, because it's a DC motor.
Oh, okay, all right. So how many panels to run that?
3.
Of those?
No, they're the standard 375s right now.
Oh yeah, okay. So I was going to say...
All solar panels are 40 inches wide, and they go like 6 feet, 6'5", something like that.
Right. Okay, and then this unit here does what?
That would be, it comes with 8 solar panels, but it's running like on 4 right now. But if you had a nice spa,
that's the heater, that's the water.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
that's
that's the pump, and this is the heater. Yeah. That's correct. Yeah. Yeah.
And what's the lifespan on the panels?
50 years.
Oh yeah.
It'll always run a motor.
Here. I don't care. Yeah.
This heater will last about 100. There's no moving parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might see it, but I won't. Anyway. All right. Well, thank
you.
Man.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Good. You in the business? Builder?
Yeah. We're builder, yeah.
Beautiful. That's a new pump. It's a DC motor, solar pump, runs for free off the sun. That's our new heater. Feel this right here. That's all off 4 solar panels. It's a nano heater, nano technology. No moving parts, lasts 100 years.
Really?
Yeah. 30% tax credit too. So when you got a 30% tax credit, it's off the Bobcat, it's off your installation. So selling a solar pump, solar heater, you get that 30% off your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the pump here. The DC motor. That's running on 2 right now, but it goes to 3 solar panels, a kit.
Okay.
You want some information or my card?
Yeah, you guys scan this.
Yeah, I can, sir.
Water's real hot.
Totally.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it as well. How's it going, sir?
Really good.
You a builder, store owner? What do you got going on?
I work for Pool Corp.
Pool Corp? Mm-hmm. Perfect. It's a new pump that we have out there. It's a hybrid, runs free off the sun, a couple solar panels. This is our new 4-season water heater. You can feel this water right here. Nice and toasty, free off 4 solar panels. So it's the best heater in the market. What's that?
You have a solar panel?
Yeah. Well, right now it's a hybrid, so they can run on the grid, same with the pump. So when the sun goes down, for koi fish, we go ahead and run it on the grid. But swimming pools, they just shut off. They don't need to run on the grid. Yeah.
So I got a couple of ICF pools running off a DC pump.
Nice.
And it's awesome. We got a couple panels, so we heat it with passive heat. Right?
Oh, you're heating it, not pumping it?
We're heating it and we are pumping it. DC and pumping it through the panels.
Yeah.
So we're getting hot water.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we do that a lot.
And we're also running the AOP off of it. Okay, because you got a little transformer on it to run it over to 110.
Yeah.
So then we're also sanitizing it.
Yeah.
With zero electricity.
Right. That's great. That's what we do.
What we need is somebody that actually boxes and packages it.
That's what we do. We have it all packaged up, ready to go.
Let me check it out.
Yeah. No. Right here's the heat. You gotta put your hand in there.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, this is a water cooler. It cools water down. So this is the pump. Put your hand on here. It's been running all day. It's about 105 or something like that. That's on 2 solar panels. The kit comes with 3 solar panels. So that's our 1 horsepower. We go all the way up to 3.5 horsepower. It's our brochure, and it has the great bullet points on it as far as you can go over. This is the pump.
Okay.
This is our pricing. This is our, it's our distributor pricing, dealer and retail. That's not in process right now. We got to move about 2,000 motors. Then we'll initiate that. Right now, we're just introducing it. Somebody like your company or other companies say, okay, Michael, we're going to get 1,000 of these things. Go ahead and get out of our way and let us rip.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Where are you based out of?
I'm Laguna Niguel, Orange County.
Okay.
Where are you at?
I'm in Tucson.
Are you really? Nice. Here's the brochure on the heater. Right now, this is the 20K running. 10 gallons a minute, 10 degrees, 10 grand. It's about 7,000 after tax credit. Swimming pool, as long as it's covered, you can get away with a 40 or 80K. And they're about 19 to 40 grand after tax credits, 13 or 27.
And this is DC?
It's a hybrid, AC or DC. It's a nanoparticle heater, right? So a nanoparticles, there's millions of nanoparticles in here. The nanoparticle wants electron. It doesn't care if it comes from the sun, doesn't care if it comes from the grid. It just wants electron. Once it gets that electron, it vibrates. It makes 170 degrees of temperature. Inside here is a thermal water heater, soaking up all that heat, sending it down the PVC. And it was 151 degrees when I got here this morning, the water.
Yeah, that feels good.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well,
yeah, let me give you my card. Do you have a card yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, beautiful. So what do you do at Pool Corp now?
I'm a product specialist. I
kind of put things together? What's that mean really for?
Put things together.
Right. That's cool. Well, this is something to put together, right? And
yes, sir.
Kind of play around with it, and you can give the thumbs up to the others involved, you know. You can say, hey, I got the solar.
I've been dealing a lot with ICF block.
ICF block? I don't know.
It's insulated concrete forms.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, if you can heat a vessel and you don't lose any heat.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bigger value. Extend your pool season.
Yeah.
If I'm buying a pool, you tell me I can swim 9 months instead of 5.
That's why this is called the Four Seasons. It heats year round.
What does it cost?
What
does it cost to do AC?
It comes at the same price. It's all included.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Off a solar panel?
Off the solar, and it comes with all the hardware for the grid tie.
Right, so you during the day?
During the day, it's free off the sun. Nighttime, it goes right to the grid.
I got a DC heater.
DC heater, that's a hybrid. Runs on the grid or on the sun.
Yeah, so if there's no sun...
It's running on the grid. You're always heating. That's why it's called the Four Seasons.
Do you have a chart?
I have a calculator online that you would love. You go, oh shit, look at that.
Email that to me. I like to play with
got your email?
Yep.
Okay.
I like to play with it.
Cool. Well, the other thing I found out that I did a trade show 2 weeks ago, the hotel industry really loved this heater because instead of running their broilers after like 10 o'clock, this is able to heat those tanks up to 150 degrees again without running the gas broilers. So there's a different other angles that you can look at the heating.
On the HMAC, where the cost to heat those vessels, it's
vessel. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Heating pools.
Yeah, okay.
Vessel.
Okay, right. You're calling it a pool vessel. Okay.
So something like this to add on to that boiler, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
You could probably just retire off of that.
Right. Well, I need you to say, hey.
Yeah. I'd love to see more.
Yeah. Cool. All
right, man. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
So this guy has a million. Of water.
Million what?
Gallons of water.
What are you gonna do with that?
Water park.
Got an Olympic pool? 1 million gallons of water is an Olympic pool.
Yeah, but ours is more broken apart. Total 1 million gallons.
Oh, nice. So, so we can pump it, we can heat it.
Wave pool, river,
right,
all that kind of fun.
Is it a water park or something?
Yeah. But I really need a solution to cool it.
Oh, cool it? Well, there's your cooler right there. That thing is bananas. We set it up for your water features or water flow, and it just goes through it, and it bubbles it out, and it just takes out the heat.
Because almost a swamp cooler.
It's almost a swamp cooler, exactly correct. Yeah.
Which is the closest thing I've found. There's actually somebody that does one of those.
Yeah. Well, this has no electricity. Requires no electricity.
It's just.
Yeah.
It breaks it up a little bit more.
Breaks it up a whole month, yeah. We have different layers of foam too.
I actually have an aerator that I set out.
Yeah.
A big water cannon.
Right.
That just sprays it out in the wave pool overnight.
Right.
It works, yes.
Yeah. Well, it'd be interesting to have this stacked up here and the water just goes in there and just is able to, you might find that the heat dissipation is pretty darn good. Because you can spray it, but if you're not sending it through and making the small bubbles and going through it all and really breaking up that heat and letting it go away.
Well, when it shoots 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
30 feet in the air. It's
pretty darn good.
Vaporized.
Yeah.
Time it gets.
Totally.
But
that's pretty cool.
It was pretty expensive too.
Oh, I bet. Running that sucker ain't cheap either.
3 or 5,000. All it is a pool pump though.
Yeah.
With 2 fire hose nozzles.
Yeah.
On it.
That's cool.
So It's something that I couldn't have made.
Yeah.
A little cheaper, but
totally.
Their product looks more professional.
Yeah. Totally. That's great. That's cool. Well, we're here for you anytime. Pumping the water, heating the water. Where are you located?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, yeah.
Well, I normally tell what the actual city is, but no one knows where that is.
Yeah, there's no need to go there. So, you have a card?
Actually, I don't have any of mine.
Oh, let me take a shot then. Put a heater on there.
I got a whole bunch of my CPO instructor cards, but I don't have
Cool.
any for the water.
What are you here for the show? What are you looking for at the show for the water park and whatnot?
I just had a committee meeting for PHCA, so I was here.
Yeah, right. You showed up.
Well, instead of just showing up for a 1 hour meeting.
Right. Might as well cruise around, see what's up.
See what's going on.
Well, I'm glad you did. You know, we saw a new heater and saw our DC pumps.
There's a lot of new things that I wouldn't even thought about, even though, I mean, a lot of this stuff I wouldn't use, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple things that I'm like,
Yeah. Well, our 3.5 horsepower can move a lot of water. You put a nice 3-inch pump on it and for different kind of water features and things like that, free off the sun throughout the day for the water park. So, you know, you could have a sustainable water slide, river raft kind of deal that is all free off the sun. It's a good little marketing deal.
That's actually the one pool that we never have a problem with heat on.
Yeah.
Or is the one with the water fortress that sprays water all day long.
Yeah.
Just spraying,
Yeah.
And that one's ice cold all the time.
Right.
The other ones, no.
Yeah, they're good, huh?
They got a dark pebble.
Oh yeah.
Finish. And
yeah, that's perfect. Smart.
And it looks nice, but it draws in that dark finish, like holds on to that
heat. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'll look you up.
Oh, that's not quite what I thought it was.
No. No, there's no give on that.
I mean, I guess so. Too much give would be bad.
Yeah. Would.
I mean, it looked like you set some foam.
Right. Yeah. No, it's definitely a good water cooler and a silencer for the waterfalls. The reason why I made it, so you could talk over it.
Like bring out like a giant fire hose to fill up all these tanks?
A little garden hose, yeah, dropped it down from up there.
Because I'm seeing all these spas and all these big things full of water.
It was all garden hose kind of deal. A little thicker one, kind of.
We filled our river with garden hoses once.
Yeah, you did really?
Yeah, it took a whole week of hoses.
Well, that's wild. Good luck, sir. Huh?
That he's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
This one guy came and he was like, that's ballsy.
That's what?
He's like, that's ballsy. Because of all the balls.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't want to hear anything about it. He was like, that's ballsy.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, okay, I get it.
I get it. That's funny. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Builder? You pump and heat water at all? Need it?
Heat water?
Yeah. You guys need do you guys need a pump or heat water in your business?
We're plaster pools.
Your plaster pools? Excellent. Well, you got
We don't build pools. We just work for builder. We just put plaster in the pools. So.
Rad. Well, we have a DC motor that the builders need to be aware of. It's a 30% tax credit on as well. Also
you
for
talk
the
to the builders then.
Also for the it's not always be able to ring their doorbells.
If I heat the pool, it's because I'm peeing in it.
Right. Well, this is a way to heat it and pump it for free. So you have the key to the builders. So how many builders you work with?
About 40.
40. So can I contact you and help me say hello to them?
Where are you at?
I'm Laguna Niguel, Orange County.
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Cool. It'd be great to talk to you and somehow say, hey, Michael wants to send a message to us all about his solar pump.
Shoot me.
Cool. Because you're the man, really.
Oh, I don't make the product.
Well, I know, but you make it all happen.
You make the product?
I make the product.
There you go.
I make that heater, and I make that pump. No. I got those at Walmart.
Okay.
Feel this water though, free out the sun. Feel that.
I believe you.
All right.
Everybody's sticking their hands in there. I'm keeping mine in my pocket.
Yeah, right. No, that's good.
I know. I've had people come in the booth that are coughing up to say.
Oh, yeah, come on now.
Get my hand in my pocket.
Yeah. No, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'll reach out, and it'd be great to. Cool. It'd be great to give them information about our solar pumps and our heaters and.
Well, where we are in Jacksonville, Florida, there too, we really have a 6-month season.
6-month season?
Yeah, we're April to September, and then on it gets cold.
Yeah.
I have a heat pump on mine. I have a heat chill on mine because in the summer my water will get 92 degrees and I chill it down.
Yeah.
And then this time of the year, last Saturday was 85 degrees at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
This week it'll be 70.
Yeah. What's the cool thing that I do is we have a 30% tax credit that they can use for the Bobcat, for for everything.
No, but
they're not cashing in on that right now.
I'm just saying, this right now would help a heat pump.
Yes, sir.
Feeding water. So cool.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
You too.
I brought you a customer.
Oh, you did? Thank you.
She's in the bathroom.
Oh, beautiful. Thank
She
you.
wants to buy this right now. I'm not joking.
She's all, I gotta have it.
Yeah, she wants it.
What is she about? She has a pool or a customer of yours?
No. She's a builder.
A builder?
Yeah, she wants to put it on her pool.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so what is this running off of right now? Like
it's running on 2 kilowatt.
On 2 kilowatt.
20 amps.
20 amps. So that's insane.
Yeah, but typically you're going to have so much sun power and the water is going to increase the degree level that you don't really need to run it on the grid unless you're trying to hit a certain temperature all the time.
But that thing is just,
The reason why you have the grid is because it'll get the spot of 104, 105, you know.
How long
but when the sun goes down and it maybe by 10 o'clock and you want to heat it back up, that's why you use the grid.
So then
just to get that little touch.
So this is a 20,000 BTU unit.
Yeah.
And so this may take an average spa, what, an hour and a half?
An average spa might take about 4 hours, 5 hours. But once it's there, it gets past a lot of the degree level.
Right.
Then it's just going to keep it there every day.
Okay.
So it's never going to go back down.
Right. Well, I'm thinking of like an application where you have a pool spa combo and you're running, you don't want to use your spa at night, like you said, at 10 at night, you know.
Yeah.
So it'll take, so the idea would be to kind of have also maybe a gas heater too.
Yeah.
If you wanted that quick heat up.
Yeah, you can use the gas, but you can also have this ready to go all the time.
She had a quick.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Lacey. Nice to meet you.
Was it?
Lacey.
Lacey. Pleasure, Lacey. Michael.
So this is running
off. Okay, so that's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I'm really impressed. Those are the size of the panels?
No, they're 450s to 550s.
I don't know what that means.
They're all 40 inches wide.
Okay.
And they're going to be about probably 6'5", 7 feet tall.
Okay, and is there like a certain, so we do no solar right now.
Right.
Is there a certain cord length that goes from wherever
it all comes in there, 100 footer it comes with, but if you need more than 100 feet, then just let me know.
Okay. What do I need to know about this?
Well, are you good for a pool, spa? What are you going to have?
I would probably play with it on my own pool.
Cool. And what kind of pool do you have?
Right now it's just a vinyl liner. It will end up
in ground or above ground?
Oh, it's in ground, yeah.
In ground vinyl liner deal?
Yeah.
Cool.
17,000 gallons maybe.
Right. And do you have a cover now?
No. We do a cover-free liquid solar blanket.
Okay.
So I have a gas heater.
Does that work pretty good? How's that work?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Oh, really? I haven't really tested that much.
It's paired with your system. It would be phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah.
It's. You wouldn't think it would work that great.
No, we were really skeptical.
Probably with the heater too. You're like, oh, what is this heater gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's telling me about it, and I'm like, whatever. He's full of shit.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, hey, I'm right here.
It's okay. I would say it to your face.
Yeah. No problem there. Totally. No. Well, on your pool, I'd probably go with this is the 20K, right?
Okay.
And like when I came back, this was 150 degrees because it ran all night and it was covered.
Yeah.
So on your 17,000 gallons?
That's a top.
Yeah. So if you have it covered, this is going to run, but typically on your 17,000 gallons, I'd probably go with the 40K. So it's going to be about 20 grand after tax credit. It's going to be about 14,000 after your. But you got to have income taxes to get that credit.
Electrical connection wise, what is it?
That would be probably a 30 amp fuse.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wait,
that would be a 60 amp fuse.
Breaker. Okay.
Yeah, or 230s.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have two of these.
Okay, so that's a pretty big electrical connection.
That is. Yeah. Well, not really. On your board, like your stove is 250s, right?
I don't have a heat pump on my pool because I didn't have the power to put it on there until we built it.
But that's a 60 amp.
That's 50 amp, yeah.
Oh, 50 amp.
Yeah. But you're telling me I need 60.
No. Each one can have its own connectors. You can do a couple 20s, you can do 230s, or whatever. So.
But a total of 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you just use one of these? How do you try to get your pool?
Do I need to tell you how wimpy I am?
Yeah, right.
I mean, for real, if it's running all day long.
I keep my pool at 87.
Okay. 87, yeah. And what are you running now? Gas?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then how much is that? You running it all the time?
I have a 250-gallon tank that I fill 3 times a year.
Say that again?
I have a 250-gallon tank that I fill 3 times a year.
Oh, for gas or propane?
Propane, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
But
Right. Well, this will offset a lot of your heat, so that way you don't use so much propane. So if you ran this, you'll probably find that your pool is good to go, and if it's not, you can kick it up a little bit more with your propane.
So what's the power component of it?
Well, on solar, we're talking about AC, right? So on the solar, it's going to run free. You don't need any breakers, right? But so this comes with the hybrid connection where you can plug it in.
So I don't have to.
Don't have to.
Okay, that's where I was having a disconnect.
Yeah. So if you don't need it, you don't need to buy it, and it'll be cheaper as well.
Okay.
But if you have a gas heater, then you don't.
Well, I'm really interested to try 1 or 2 of these and be solely solar.
We totally can.
The cover free works extraordinarily well.
Yeah. And that's going to build up all day long and all night long if you run it at night.
So to get our little tub up to temperature, we were overnight.
Your little tub?
Your little tub overnight.
Oh, yeah.
To get it to temperature.
Oh, no, not overnight. It probably took about 4 hours, 5 hours.
Okay.
But that's also 130 degrees. What your temperature is 87.
Right.
That'd probably be like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
And you're hardwired in for this because obviously
right now
we have no solar.
Yeah. So I'm using a 20 amp fuse.
Okay.
And 4 inverters.
Okay.
Each inverter is 5 amps.
Okay. And once again, I'm not a solar person. What direction are they supposed to?
Well, in the
facing?
sun. You guys stay on your property and make sure south facing,
okay. Okay.
But you also want to see in your property where you need to put them because you might find that the sun is at 10 o'clock maybe. You're not going to have them angled this way. You're going to kind of go a little. You guys to stand and see where you're going to put them.
Okay.
Shade's like a light switch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've got solar powered pumps running my little baby pond.
Oh, good.
So
that's cool.
I sort of understand the concept, but that's like a baby version of what you have going on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, totally. So we'll probably end up sending you 550 watts because that's what we can get now.
Okay.
So that way you can have it running, be happy, do some great videos, and then it's.
I'm in a very my town's tagline is 360 days of sun every year. So we don't ever get precipitation.
Well, he's right. You might only need one if it's going to just be constant like that.
Yeah.
As long as you can cover it and not lose that 3-4 degrees every day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should check out Cover Free for your demos too. I lose 1 degree a night if I have my gas off.
Huh. That's astonishing.
It is.
That's not normal.
It's not normal. That's
crazy.
Yeah.
We sell a shit ton of
A water heater loses like 1 degree.
A water heater?
Yeah, a water heater like in your garage uses like 1 degree an hour.
If it turns off? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this...
So you're losing less water than that.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. Yeah.
It's an incredible product.
Yeah, right. That's cool. No, well, that's what this heater really needs, is a good cover. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And where are you at?
I'm Washington State.
Huh.
Not the rainy side.
Oh, really?
I know you were giving me that face.
Yeah.
What does this look like underneath? Like, how is this? What does it look like underneath?
It's just a black thermal water heater with a polymer material around it. Yeah.
And when you buy one, it comes like this?
Well, we have a cover that goes over it, like that picture. We're working on other covers that can be stackable. but it's like a little skirt around it. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your lunch or whatever.
No, you haven't done anything.
Is your, I can...
Yeah, the card's right there.
Okay. Actually, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. It was so nice meeting you.
Do you have a
Thank
card
you.
or anything?
No, I didn't come prepared at all.
Oh, let me shoot your badge.
Yeah, for sure. I'm very impressed and I look forward to seeing what we can do together.
Well, yeah, that'd be amazing to, it's all about the testimonials,
Yes.
and you got the right vibe to, if it works, it works, and, you'll be able to really show it off, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, fantastic. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, bud.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. How are you?
How are you?
Solar pumps? Do you have a store?
Yeah. How does that work?
Excellent. These are DC motors. So the sun, 3 solar panels on your property, runs the motor for free.
Okay.
So there's solar pumps. So we have a 0.5 horsepower. This is a 1 horsepower. This has been running all day. You can touch it if you like. Runs really, really quiet. They're really very efficient. So 3 solar panels, the sun comes up, it runs the pump and filters the water at high RPMs. When the sun goes down, it just turns off. And it does that every day for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we have to install on the client's house the solar panels?
Yeah, anywhere within 100 feet or so, like on the deck or something like that.
Okay. And once we install these 3 panels?
Yeah. This goes by the filter, the pool filter.
Okay.
You can leave the pump that's already there now, because the kit comes with check valve. So the AC pump that's there now, you can put a check valve, and then this pump goes right next to the AC pump, and it's a common suction.
Okay.
And then now every day the sun runs the pool. At nighttime you can turn on the old pump if you like.
So it will be a separate pump.
You can do it that way, yeah. No need to take away something that they might still work.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
Just leave it there.
Leave it there. And let me understand, what you sell is the whole combo?
Yeah, the whole kit.
The whole kit.
Yeah. Or the pump only. Maybe you get solar panels by where you were located.
In Houston, Texas.
Okay, yeah. You can get ice shipped there all the time. So this is a 1 horsepower kit, $36.99. That's with shipping. So that has like $400 for the freight.
So, okay.
The complete package kit. Everything you need but the filter.
Okay.
That's what that
this
is.
Includes, this includes the panels?
Yep, panels, pump, switch, brackets for the panels.
Okay.
Everything you'll need to install it except the filter.
Okay. Let me understand.
Yeah.
What is the difference between this pump?
A DC motor.
Oh, the DC motor.
DC motor runs on the solar panels directly. Like right into it, like the battery of your car.
Okay.
For free.
So the only additional cost I will have to consider from here will be
filter.
Yeah, of course the filter, but also the labor for installing the panels.
Yes, sir.
How many panels should we need?
3.
Just 3 panels.
For 1 horsepower.
For 1 horsepower.
5 solar panels for 2 horsepower.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not so hard to install.
Oh, easy. Yeah. Like Legos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On your experience, I'm sure you have done some testing.
Oh, yeah.
I have several clients, a lot of clients that pay a lot of electricity bills.
Yeah, no more.
No more for this. What percentage of a house should the pump be?
Say that again?
What will be the percentage of the electrical usage just for the pump? Or how much do they pay every month?
About 100 to 125, maybe 90, 80. All depends on the size of the pool.
Okay.
But average is 100.
100 for regular
to run the pump. Some people say no, that's like 200. I pay 200. So people spend a lot of money if they have a big pool and stuff like that. So
but a regular size pool will spend 100 of electricity.
Yes, sir. So the ROI is like 2 years. 2.5 years return on investment. But the water circulates at higher RPMs, so you use less chemicals in the water.
Okay.
So you save money because you have better water, because you're not putting a bunch of stuff inside.
Yeah.
Because it's running at high RPMs when the sun's out.
Okay.
So you get that benefit.
And should we need to connect this to the electrical in any way? Any permission, license?
None.
This is something internal.
Exactly. It's not a grid tie. Doesn't tie to the grid.
Okay.
Just solar panels to the motor. Nothing.
And nothing to the electrical bill? To the electrical plug or something?
No, sir. If you have a pond, then you can check our converter and connect it to an outlet, plug it in.
Okay.
That way the koi fish still get water at nighttime.
Okay. I don't have any client with that situation, but I have a lot of clients that complain on that. And with some of them we have talked about panels for the house.
Yeah.
They are very expensive. We're talking about $30,000 or $40,000.
Yeah. They do the pump. They save about the same amount of money on electricity.
Yeah, they will save
they
the
go,
same
wow.
amount, yeah.
The next month they go, oh, $100, wow. Then they go, maybe we should do the house too.
Yeah. But this will work just for the pump.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. But then they can say, oh, they believe in solar then. Because it felt good. They did a good job.
They did a good job, yeah.
They do the house. Sometimes they don't have a good taste to do the house. It's too much money. It's like, oh, it's barely saving us money. And we're still running the pump. We're still doing all this.
I will tell you, one friend that we service their pool, is a client and he's a friend. He showed me a proposal and I said maybe 40 or 50,000.
Yeah.
He was paying like 350 per month. He was going to save 50% of it.
Yeah.
But it was a 40,000 investment.
Yeah.
So he said for 150 saving, it's too much money.
Yeah. So he needs to buy the pump and take the load off. So now it goes back down. So anybody with solar already, they got to remove that load and then they get a better return on the investment on the big house solar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they get that load off the inverter.
Okay.
Yeah. So if they have solar already, you could say, no, yeah, but are your bill zero? They go, oh, no, not zero. You have a pool? Oh, yeah, pump. Well, we take that off the load. Now your bill gets closer to zero or zero.
Exactly.
Because you remove that load.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah.
And the cost of the investment, completely different.
Yeah.
You develop this?
Yeah, take the motor. I manufacture the motor.
Really?
These are waterway wet ends.
These are what?
Waterway.
Okay.
We can do Pentair. We can do anything. Any brand, yeah. They come with the water. The pricing is for the waterway. It's a good pump.
Sounds really, really good.
Yeah. This is the heater. You want to see the heater?
Yeah, sure.
So you can feel the water here. Very nice and hot. Very hot.
Okay, yeah, very hot.
Yeah, that's running on 4 solar panels.
Okay.
So this is the heater, and you put solar panels or the grid, just like the pump.
Okay.
And this heats the water for free off the sun.
Okay. And these, how many panels should we need for the heater?
This one comes with 8. And for a swimming pool, you might do 16 or 32.
Okay.
But you need a pool cover over the pool to really make this work right.
Okay.
So you don't lose heat at night. It keeps building it up.
And this is the price?
Yeah. After tax credit, it'd be around 30,000 or 14,000.
Oh, so this is much more expensive compared to the electrical.
Yeah, but your return on investment on this one's like 4 years, 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Using a higher usage of gas.
Well, this doesn't use gas. It uses the sun, so it's free. Heats the water.
But we're comparing this to an electrical heater or to a gas heater?
Either.
Okay, can work for any.
Well, this is electrical nanoparticle heater, so it uses DC power. It's a DC heater.
Okay.
Yeah, so it uses solar PV.
Okay.
Power goes into here, moves the nanoparticles in here, millions of nanoparticles, makes 170 degrees, and then the thermal water heater grabs all that heat and goes out the PVC.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, it's a very good heater.
And based on your experience, what would be the regular cost to install the panels if we do everything with my clients?
Oh, you'd probably charge maybe $1,200, $1,000. Well, it depends if it's going to go over the shed. They already have a shed.
Yeah.
And you're going to put it on the shed, maybe $800 or something. But if you have to build the shed, then more money, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But the cost for a contractor to do that would be like a cost for that someone will charge for that.
Oh, yeah. But a lot of people already have an idea where they could put some panels. Oh, you can put it on the shed, put it over my kitchen, on the roof, you know? So somewhere on your property.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds really, really good. I think we can do good business. All of my clients complain about the electrical bills.
Yeah, they do.
And they said, oh, let's
give me an option.
Pump.
What's an option? Yeah.
Or they use their pumps for 6 or 8 hours. And I said, no, let's go to 10 or 12 hours.
No, you're crazy.
No, it's too much. And okay, but the pool is going to get green. No, don't do that.
The more chemicals, more chemicals. Yeah.
No, it affects our skin.
Right.
So you want everything, my friend.
Yeah. Well, now the pump will handle that situation.
It's really nice.
Yeah. Let me give you the heater information too. has a lot of good bullet points for the heater too.
What you mentioned here about the federal tax credit, this applies for
the income taxes, off the income taxes.
Yeah, for the income taxes, but also for that pump.
Yeah,
it will
qualify. Yeah.
So what will be the?
Well, you got to buy the pump with the solar panels to qualify.
Yeah, exactly.
Pump only, no qualify.
No, of course. But if we do everything,
30% off the install too. The pump and the install price.
And the install.
Your cost.
But the cost that you gave me, the almost 4,000.
Yeah, $36.99.
$36.99. That includes the discount?
No. That's what you pay me, and then you take that and get the discount from the federal government.
I go to my client, offer that, I invoice to my client, and they will...
If they owe income taxes, they got to owe income taxes to get the benefit on their taxes.
They will do from my invoice.
Yeah.
I have to be in a specific place or a permit for that, or just an invoice that says...
Yeah, it's just an invoice that says what you did. They give it to their tax guy, and it goes into solar, other, and that's solar pump. And
so
then
they will deduct the payments, 30% of that.
And your install, the purchase and the install.
So it will be a great deal for them.
Yeah.
Because I will have a profit.
Maybe you got to upgrade the filter too. That goes in it.
About what?
Maybe you have to upgrade the filter too. Whatever you need to do, that can go in it too.
Okay.
The package.
Yeah. And they will get a
30%.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it is great.
Great. And as you said, there is nothing related to the electrical company.
Nothing.
We don't have to ask for the government.
Nothing. No permits.
No permits, because in Texas everything is permits.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great, perfect.
Yeah. Same with the heater. The same, no permits. You can just put it in.
Okay, great, perfect. All right.
Did I get your card? Did you have a business card? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Better for her card. Thank you. And that's my card. Did I give you one of these?
No.
Okay, good. You're welcome.
Michael, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
stopping. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.